Hey everybody, this is T.S. Madison, and if you are trying to grow your business, brand, or product, why not advertise with me? Email me at booktsmadison@gmail.com so that you can get in on our comprehensive advertisement packages. Unique visits, unique subscribers, honey, a broad demographic. Advertise with me today. Quit talking and listen. Get over to my Patreon right now so that you can receive some exclusive content from the TS herself. Who you said? The TS. Patreon is filled with one-on-ones, exclusive content, behind the scenes. You can even chat with me in there, me and you. It's just me and you. So get to www.patreon.com/TS Madison Hinton, and you'll be glad you did. I promise. You ain't gonna have no other choice but to see me because I'm in everything.
There it is, right there.
You ain't gonna have no other choice but to see me because I'm in everything and everywhere. Ooh. I'm in film, television, streaming, music, bitch, and pornography. Bye. Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. Oh, yes. Calling all the fags.
The fags are coming. January 15th to the Howard Theater.
Oh, my God, baby. We didn't just come to D.C. any old way. We came the Howard Theater way. You met me as me. Yeah.
This hair looks delicious on you.
Yes. This 99J. This 99J. This 99J. This 99J. This 99J. Yes. Do you have what it takes to be a fag? Oh, honey. You know we all. I'm most definitely hot ass. Oh, honey. Listen, y'all always asking and we always obliging. So make sure that y'all get y'all tickets on PhagTawlk.com and meet us down there to the Howard Theater.
Now listen, you have emailed us. You have commented during the live show asking us to come to DC. Well, baby, we are coming. We are granting your wish.
Bitch, that's January the 15th, 2025. Don't meet us there, bitch. Beat us there. Boston, Massachusetts. Oh, yes, honey. The girls are on the way. March the 26th, 2025, the fags are on their way to Boston.
I understand it's going to be pretty cold when we get up there, so I need you to get your coats and your hats and get on out to the City Winery, but the tickets on sale now.
City Winery, the doors are wide open, and that means you gotta get your tickets, baby.
PhagTawlk.com. Now listen, we said we weren't really going to come there because we didn't know if y'all really were going to show up and show out, but we're going to put it in your hands. March 26th, be there.
Get your tickets, bitch. Get your tickets, bitch. Get your tickets. Don't meet us there, bitch. Beat us there. And remember, get my children out of here. St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis, Missouri. God damn it, honey. We are on our way. Because, y'all call for the fags, and the fags is packed, and we are ready to come turn it up with y'all.
Now, this will be my first time in St. Louis, so I'm going to need y'all to come on out and show me what St. Louis is all about. Do you really have what it takes? Do you really have what it takes to sell this bitch out?
You know we all.
Ladies and gentlemen, the City Winery has opened their doors for the fags. February the 6th, 2025. That's 2625. God damn it, those are some lucky numbers. Go down there and play that at the damn bingo. Craig, is you ready?
February 6th, City Winery. The fags are coming. PhagTawlk.com.
And honey, let me tell you something. Don't meet us there, bitch. Beat us there. Get my children out of here.
The views and opinions expressed on this program is just that. Views and opinions. Don't take any of it serious. But I will warn you, viewer discretion is advised.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for some fact talk. You met me as Miss.
Yes. Bro, this hair looks delicious on you.
Yes! This 99J. This 99J. This 99J. This 99J. This 99J. Yes!
Do you have what it takes to be a fag? Oh, honey, you know you do. We all do. I'm most definitely a popular, hot-ass gossiper. Oh, honey, I was born a fag. And so are you.
I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich. And so
I beg your...
I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich. And so
I beg your...
I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich. And so
I beg your pardon.
I'm rich.
Say it again.
I am rich.
You're what?
That's right, girl. PhagTawlk. Popular, hot ass, gossiper. Hey, that's right. Yes. I mean, sister. Yes. Yes.
And that's fair.
Yes.
Not the other one. But that counts.
Girl, what is this, plum burgundy or what?
This is 99J. 99J.
Yes!
Thank you. You met me as Miss.
Yes. Bro, this hair looks delicious on you.
Yes! This 99J. This 99J. This 99J. This 99J. This 99J. Yes!
Girl, what is this, plum burgundy or what?
This is 99J. 99J.
Yes! Bro, this is sexy hair.
Thank you. I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich. And so
I beg your...
I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich. And so
I beg your...
I'm rich.
I'm sorry.
I'm rich. And so
I beg your pardon.
I'm rich.
Say it again.
I am rich.
You're what?
I bought it home. They were in their apartment. They were renting their apartment. Yes. 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 And stop worrying about
The faggots!
right. Yeah.
We ain't going nowhere! My God, today.
But let me tell you something before we get started, bitch. I ain't gonna be here for 4 or 5 hours tonight. Bitch, we flying to DC tomorrow because we got a show. And I have not packed yet. So if you and these motherfucking PhagTawlks think I'm gonna be here till 11, 12 o'clock tonight, you are sadly mistaken.
If I never see you again,
Get your motherfucking ticket for DC.
and I can't stop thinking about the way my life would be. No, I can't stop caring about your love that you made to me, and I can't get you out of my mind.
You fucking up the words. We might say at the same time.
Let you walk right out of my life.
Now that's what you could understand what Tony Bryson was saying. Because now you don't know what the fuck she's saying.
No. Could you imagine on God's green earth?
Mm-hmm.
On God's green earth,
Mm-hmm.
could you imagine
Mm.
telling a motherfucker that you will never breathe again because they don't fuck with you?
Bitch, there's some motherfuckers that ain't breathing now when I walked away.
They dead, Craig?
Bitch, suffocated.
Is they dead, Craig?
Bitch, gone. Okay. Mm-hmm.
May you never sleep. May you never slumber. May you reach and never grasp.
or ever feel the kind of peace that you felt when I was in your life.
God knows I sure would die. Hey.
And for all of you that were in here talking about, you bet I got a head cold. I do not have no cold, okay? I take my vitamins, as they say in the UK, my vitamins. I take my vitamins.
Craig, you talk a lot about the UK. Do you eventually plan on maneuvering yourself there?
I sometimes feel like I will have a place there.
In the UK?
Mm-hmm.
We need to have a residency there.
We need to go over, right, because remember those people that were in the front of the show in New York?
Baby, let me tell y'all
They
something.
were from the UK.
I want to tell y'all something real. Make me real. I want to tell y'all some real ass shit.
Mm-hmm.
Chicago was number 1 on our list. But I don't know. New York and Chicago battling it out.
So what you trying to say about Baltimore, bitch? Because we had 2 sold out shows there.
Oh, Baltimore. Listen, Baltimore is in its own stratosphere. we already expect for Baltimore just to be what they're gonna be.
Right.
Because they the girl. Because Baltimore are the girl.
They the girls.
Baltimore are the girl.
Correct.
We don't give a fuck when we put it up. Baltimore is there.
They showing up. Bitch.
We could put it in the middle of a tsunami,
bitch. They gonna come out there with their raincoats and galoshes on.
Raincoats, galoshes, boots,
bitch, umbrellas,
umbrella.
Okay, hair and rollers and shit.
When this thing is falling down, stick around
umbrella. Umbrella.
That's not where I was at.
Where were you?
Well, when did you get to that
I
part?
understand the words you were saying.
She didn't either.
We can call our Baltimore girls the umbrella girls.
That's right.
Now we don't know if New York City are umbrella girls yet,
Right.
but we can call Baltimore our umbrella girl.
Correct.
But
anytime that we needed to pour like rain, it's pouring rain. Baltimore is going to be our umbrella girl.
That's right.
Now New York City,
New York wasn't playing.
Bitch,
though.
New York, I don't know, but New York is that's a different hue.
New York was not playing with y'all.
Bitch, we put a new show together over there.
Baby,
we put a new segment of our show together in New York City.
True, sure did.
You get what I'm saying?
I don't know if we're gonna really share with them. Though.
No, we can't do that.
You got to come to a
Y'all
live
gotta
show.
come on out to the live show. You know what I'm saying?
We will not be doing it here.
No.
People in the
In
comments,
Atlanta?
they said they had
No,
time.
I mean we won't be doing it here in our cubicle.
No,
They say New York was lit.
Man,
New York was lit.
Man, we had wine. We had our bottles of wine up there growing in New York.
The girls were buying the bottles of wine.
I just want to give a special shout out to New York City in the way that Grace.
Yes. Over at the City Winery.
Grace took care of us.
First of all, that City Winery over there is beautiful.
In New York, oh my God, it was the most beautiful. Like we had some celebrity folks come out, girl. They hung with the girls.
They did.
Bitch, we had
some of the Broadway girls.
The Broadway girls came.
Kyle.
Bitch, we had a time.
Mm-hmm.
Ty came and hung out with
Ty,
us.
Beyonce's former
stylist.
Man,
we had a time.
Oscar James.
Yes. Oh my God. We had and of course you the celebrity fans that came out.
Yes.
Because you know all of our fans are celebrities.
That's right. And
Bitch.
rich.
And we had a very rich crowd. Now I don't know about the rest of the. Now we had a very rich crowd.
Mm-hmm.
New York City was a very, very rich crowd.
Yes, they were.
It's so rich. I'm about to put tickets back on sale for this because I want to go back.
Right.
I want to go back.
Right. We will be coming back to New York.
I want to go back.
Right.
I want to go back.
You better shimmy, bitch.
You hear me?
Shimmy, bitch.
I want to go back.
Shimmy, bitch.
I want to go back.
Hey.
I want to go back. Puerto Rican, honey. I want to go back.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to go back.
Hey.
I want to go back.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Come on, get it. I want to go back.
Little shoulder.
Little shoulder to shimmy.
That's right.
Now, Philly, we had an amazing time. City Winery, y'all may not have to worry about us though.
Right. But Philly, they showed up and showed out.
Now,
when I said they got in that place and they packed it
man,
out.
listen, Philly was packed out.
But them white people that run that City Winery.
and them colors that was participating in that. Not our black folks that was fucking with us. We talking about those colors that was those hetero colors that they know too much about us.
Correct.
Now I don't want to bust down the city around like because there will be retribution will be paid.
Right.
But sometimes y'all don't understand the power in which y'all dealing with, who the people y'all dealing with. Because you would call me Black Bolt in the building, I would whisper a word over there in that direction, and that place would be like Baltimore, like that city winery in Baltimore, honey. It won't even be there no more. We here now.
We are.
I'm not gonna devastate it the way I would like to have devastated it, bitch. Shouts out to the folks that worked there that fucked with us the long way.
Right. Because even they were disappointed.
They were disappointed in the way that we were treated when
They tried to handle us.
They tried to handle a real bitch. They tried to make me go back to my old ways so they could discriminate. Oh my gosh, she's really difficult. She's this. I don't appreciate the way y'all was trying to handle us over there. I don't appreciate that. I ain't gonna delve too deep because I may go too deep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't appreciate the way y'all handled us over there and y'all handled our people. I don't appreciate that. Now I fucks with Philly the long motherfucking way, and Philly fucks with us the long ass motherfucking way. But I don't appreciate the way y'all handle my people. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that. You don't know who, you don't know, bitch. My mama taught me to treat everybody as if you're entertaining angels.
What's that for?
Wait
That's probably old because they were coming late from when mine was pushed too.
Wait a minute. Just make sure that you quickly check.
Right.
I appreciate that. Because it's just like these people come out, they patronize us, they patronize. Y'all come out, we good. Y'all come out, y'all spend y'all money. We want to give y'all a 2-hour show. Okay, we couldn't give y'all a 2-hour show. We had to give y'all an hour and some show.
And then they cut out our time for our fucking meet and greet.
Like, bro, what kind of shit is this? Like, what kind of shit is this? Like, we done brought y'all 300 people on a work night.
Right.
We done brought y'all 300 people on a work night. Well, I need you to scroll up here because something you ain't paying attention to.
Sorry, I got that message.
Yeah, I know. Scroll up here. You gonna catch it. See that Sergeant Sassy? Let her go.
Oh,
Go over to her get her 3 dots. Let her go about her business because we not talking about. There we go. See you in Craig's live. But bitch, we don't do that. We fuck with y'all the long motherfucking way because y'all ride out with us 4 and 5 motherfucking hours. Now y'all don't need to boycott them yet, and I do mean yet. But I'm sure after we have this conversation in the live, somebody gonna be reaching in the space.
Right.
And you girls wanted 30% of our chickens.
And then had the nerve to limit how many people could be on.
You wanted 30% of our chickens. You limited our meet and greet folks. See, we can read y'all down to the ground because bitch, we could bring 300 or 400 people 2 days back to back to New York.
That's right.
Our Philly people don't even need to come over there. And the gag is, bitch, I will rent that Marriott ballroom over there, bitch. In the hotel we stayed in, bitch, and bring 300 or 400 people each day.
and tell them never set foot over there at that place. We didn't appreciate the way y'all handled us. We didn't appreciate the way we was motherfucking handled. You gonna and walk around there looking at our meet and greets, bitch. Y'all work there. If you didn't want to come to motherfucking work,
You
bitch,
should have called in.
you should have called in. And you and when them white folks show up to y'all place, y'all don't be doing all that motherfucking kind of shit. So how you as a color can do that shit to your own people?
Kept looking at the line like, damn, it's still people.
Walking around here, and yes, it's still motherfucking people. Where's the fags? Are you crazy? Where's the fags?
And that was a short line. The line is usually longer than that.
Bitch, we get 200 meet and greets, bitch. The fuck? 200. Are you crazy? And dug into 30% of our coinage. We don't never have to set foot back there. Ever, bitch. We did you pussy assholes a motherfucking favor. On a weeknight, we brought in 292 people, bitch. You couldn't put nobody else in that motherfucker. We didn't appreciate that. And I said, was I going to come forth and talk about it? Was I going to come forth and talk about it? I don't know. But then I'm like, nah, because the way they handled, the way they handled us in Philly, we didn't appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
We walk around in a circle in the back, and they knew they had did dead ass wrong because we didn't see their motherfucking ass.
Right.
After the show, they
And everybody that came out to the show, they was sending our people over to the side to telling us wrapping it up. They was doing this wrap up shit by the time we sat down.
Because we were trying to start our new segment to the show, and we couldn't even do it. And Madison's like, Craig. I said, what? What you mean?
Because Craig, I really want to turn up in that bitch.
Then you guys apologize to all the people that came out.
And so for you, when y'all saw those people in their city wandering outfits walking back there looking, they was not a part of us. Walking all back there, talking about, damn, it's 50, it's still more people. Of course, it's more people back there, bitch. Of course, it's more people back fucking there. You know we don't give a fuck about that. And bitch, we could run y'all down way deep down in the motherfucking ground. Cause it ain't like our Philadelphians ain't gonna slide. Bitch, how we would gag y'all, bitch, is bitch, we would motherfucking set up a shop outside y'all building. We'll put a tent across the street from you, bitch, on the same night.
Just as sure as the weather breaks, bitch.
NYC turned up. We ain't got no problem with it. We ain't got no problem with New York City. New York City was so motherfucking swole.
Baby.
It was so swole in New York, and not just it was so swole in New York. It was so swole that they asked us to open another day for y'all.
Right.
We had 2 nights there. They
back
asked
to back.
us.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. New York was a moment.
Yeah. I wanna go back.
Yes. That New York was nice, baby.
Now, Philly, if y'all don't see us there, it ain't because of y'all.
Right.
It ain't had nothing to do with y'all. It had something to do with the motherfucking establishment. Because Philly, y'all showed up and we was in that bitch cutting up too. It was the establishment.
playing in our motherfucking top like that, bitch. And not just playing in our top, trying to be disrespectful to our peoples. I don't play that shit. I don't play that. These people work hard.
Mm-hmm.
These people go to their cubicles every motherfucking day.
Mm-hmm.
And they say we are their cubicle relief.
Right. Now, Boston, we don't want no shit out of y'all when we come up there.
Oh, because we'll chop today. Bitch, I'll bring the hammer down today. Because I know y'all like to get together, get in y'all huddles and have conversations. But bitch, somebody gonna tell somebody that we running y'all down over here on the line. And I don't give a fuck.
And neither do I.
Bitch, because we did not appreciate that. And if y'all ain't got nothing to do with that shit, holler at your boy. What Martin said on Black Knight, I'm from Florence and Normandy. Holler at your boy, because punks jump up to get beat down.
Right.
Holler at your boys. Had that motherfucking goddamn small neck ass security guard walking his big long back ass over there, counting the numbers of people because he was ready to go. If you was ready to go, black ass nigga, carry your ass home, bitch. We didn't need you.
This nigga had plans when he got off work.
Bitch. No, you wasn't gonna walk in there at 8 o'clock and get off at 9:30. You weren't gonna do that. Your pussy plans or booty plans was canceled. And if you don't like punks and what punks bring to an aesthetic, if you don't like black women and queer people and femmes, don't come to work. Google the show that's up there that night. Don't bring your ass to work. Google what's on the headline. When you see 200, 300, and 400 people coming into a motherfucking place, it's a movement. Don't come to work.
And mind you, we didn't even know they cut the great meeting until we got there.
Right.
Until we got there, we didn't.
Go cap our meet and greet. Like, bitch, we ain't had people want to motherfucking have us. They ain't want to do that. Gonna cap our shit.
Right. Fucking with our check.
Limiting our check. And then digging 30%
out of it.
Right.
Which is a matter of fact, somebody up there owe me some money.
Right now. We were highly disappointed and we felt highly disrespected. Highly. Not by our patrons and our mob and our people. It was by the establishment.
Right.
Because they showed up. The people showed up.
And they were just telling us it was some white people that was there the other day that stayed past 10:30, 11 o'clock.
That's right. The week before.
I don't like when colored folks participate in the fuckery like that.
Neither do I.
That's the shit that burned me up when colored people do that. Y'all wasn't doing them white people like that the other day.
Right.
Because we got the tea.
Right.
I don't like that.
Excuse me. St. Louis and Boston, y'all better get that motherfucking ticket.
Because we will haul ass.
We have not purchased our flight yet.
We will haul ass.
Now, y'all been in these comments talking about St. Louis and Boston.
And let me tell y'all some real ass shit right now. Then I'm finna say.
What?
Atlanta? I thought you was a bad bitch. Y'all girls mean to tell me y'all act like that by 2 and 3 inches. Atlanta, you supposed to be the home of the punk. Every punk I know down here can take a 12-inch dick, bald headed. And you mean to tell me you girls get 2 or 3 inches of snow?
and my motherfucking flight was delayed by 3 hours.
I had to spend an extra day and a half in Philly. And them motherfuckers had the nerve to move me from my first class ticket back to 30D. Girl, that's why I waited on mine. Oh, but see, there was an FHE on the plane. You know, there's always a gay flight attendant. He said, Craig, the writer steward. I said, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. I'm supposed to be in first class. He said, I got you. Listen, friend, I didn't get your name. Thank you very much if you happen to see this. I appreciate you for moving me because I could not sit back there with those people.
Ooh. Girl, let me explain something to you.
Ooh.
I missed several flights because I wasn't sitting back there with those people. I wasn't doing it.
Oh God!
I wasn't doing it.
And look, and when I got nestled in my seat, I said, "Can I have some pistachios, please?" They don't have those back there.
I wasn't doing it. I promise you.
Oh God!
Girl, they tried to rebook us. Oh, we could have been home early that morning. And I said, they don't have any first class seats. Oh no, I'm not available.
Put me on the plane tomorrow.
Put me on the plane the next day.
I know that's right.
And you don't like taking morning flight.
And I don't, but I knew that's where they had the first class seat.
But I want to tell you all something. You know, one of the beautiful things that President Biden put in place for the airline industry is like if you're downgraded or if your flight is canceled, they have to give you a refund. So I got right on the line with Delta.
Oh, you was handling them again, girl?
Sure, that's who I was just texting just now. And so I purchased a main class ticket for tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
And the lady said, oh, no, you're going to be upgraded tomorrow. Oh, okay. So I don't have to pay.
So, girl, what you're telling me is that I moved too fast?
Yes, you did. yes, you did.
So, girl, what you're telling me, slow down. You're moving way too fast.
Yes, India Irene.
What I said, slow down, honey.
Right.
You're moving way too fast.
Yes, it did. She said, oh, no, sir, you'll be upgraded tomorrow. Okay. Okay, girl.
Oh, so that's what you're telling me I had moved too quick.
Yes.
Girl, I was just letting it be known I wasn't going back there with those people.
I know, that's right.
You might have bought your ticket back there with those people, but I was not the one doing that.
Okay.
And had they told me that I had to sit back there, girl, I was like, I'm moving. Take me to another flight.
Hold on, the airline.
I'll see you girls another day.
Please.
And here's the gag. You want to know what the real gag is?
What?
The real gag is, girl, honey, that it had got so bad, girl, that we thought we were going to have to go by train.
Mm-hmm.
And I told Craig, honey, I needed a private car.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
I said, Craig, I don't know what's going on with it. Where Mo and the rest of them going to say it.
But I'm going to need a private car.
I'm going to need a private car.
Okay. With beds and private restroom.
Yes. I'm
Yes,
going to
indeed.
need a private car.
That's right.
Craig said, one moment, please.
Okay. Got it right on together.
Yes. Now, I don't know where they were going to see it,
Girl.
but I needed a private car. Now, we were all going to get there.
Right.
But I was going to need a private car.
But they were going to need a whole lot more
They were
rest.
going to be fine.
They were going to need a whole lot more rest.
It's okay.
As long as there's a bed, I don't care.
Hell no, what's going to be a bed?
Well, you didn't really have a bed. It was
No.
going to be a fold down something or
It was
another.
going to be something.
As long as I can sleep comfortably.
Hey,
I'll be okay.
I don't know how comfortable you were going to be, but I was not going back there with those people.
And when I moved up to the front, those white people looked at me. They were like, well, excuse me, sir, I'm over here.
You said, step aside.
Step aside.
That's my seat over there.
I'm at the window, sir.
Pardon me.
Okay.
Step aside.
Would you please hang up this shearling
And
fur?
thank you, please.
Right.
Your dog that's sitting here, she has to move.
Please. Oh, there was a black woman in front of me with a dog. But I didn't even know that the dog was there. That's how quiet this dog was. I didn't even know she had a dog until we got up. And I said, oh, she had a puppy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes. I need a private car.
Please believe.
Craig said, one moment, please.
Mhm.
Actually, Craig, no tea, no shade.
What?
You had said, honey, there's private cars available.
Yes, indeed.
And I said, I need a private car. Because I was not going to set
Right.
another moment.
No.
I was like, girl, honey, get me home. Because if it's by train,
That's right.
I need a private car. Remember what she said? Does it have a club car? Remember that from 214?
Yes.
Oh, does it have a club car?
I don't care how
Oh, that was a good movie.
214?
214.
Yeah, it was a very good
That
movie.
was a good movie.
Hmm.
But we had a great time in New York. I did go to see, I told you this. I went to see what did I go see?
Death
Becomes Her with Michelle Williams. Now you know I always talk about Michelle's rice cake voice.
Don't you do Michelle? Michelle was definitely an intricate part of the trio. Intricate.
Yes.
Who's that?
That's my contractor.
What does he need?
Girl.
Can we have 30 seconds, please, Bo?
Yes,
Because I need to know what the contract is called. This in between the show. Oh, you have a black contractor.
Listen, most of my people that work over there be black.
Good. I liked him. Pass him my number.
Okay.
Because I might need him to work on my floor.
Right. Avery Wilson, you get out that Instagram chat. You didn't respond to my text message. I see you down here in this chat.
Okay. We're talking about the contract.
Death Becomes Her.
I might need a floor done.
He does floors.
I'm sure. He looks like it.
Yeah, he's over there doing my floors.
Mm. Listen, what we're not going to do is give Michelle too much. There's so many areas where Michelle's voice did the things for me.
Correct. Like, you know, mixed in.
All that shit you try to say, I don't give a fuck.
Mixed in, you know.
There are many spots that Michelle did it for me, especially with that motherfucker. I'm through it in love. I'm finally giving it up. Bitch. I waits on her part.
Really?
Bitch!
I'm just making sure.
I waits on Michelle part.
I was just making sure.
I gave so much.
That's the part you be waiting for. That part right there you be waiting for.
I always had. I'm through. I finally found a new love. I finally found it in God. Bitch, listen. Get out of here, Craig. Get out of here. After all of the time and the darkness, to God's happiness, if I surround myself with positive things, bitch, I live for it. I live for it. I'm a survivor.
Okay, so it's just a little thin for me. Okay,
that's for you.
Well, for me,
I receive it.
You know, kind of like
for you, but for me, I receive it.
Okay. It's a little thin.
I receive it.
And that's why I say it's very rice cake.
I receive it all.
It's kind of plain and, you know, like, you know, those little rice cakes, those little breakfast rice cakes. But in this play, her voice sounds really strong. Now, I was very close to the stage.
I actually want to see Death Becomes Her when I get to New York.
It was great.
Because, again, I'm going to be on the Tamron Hall show on the 22nd.
But I must tell you, those seats are very small.
Wait a minute. You're saying this. Wait a minute. Wait. Excuse me. Can I have a minute? Wait, there's so many people hitting me at once. There's so many bags hitting me at one time. Wait a minute.
No.
Wait a minute.
No.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
No. I wasn't at all.
Hold on. There's so many people hitting me at once.
No.
There's only one person hitting you.
I'm feeling so attacked right now. There's so many
that's
hitting me at one time.
That's not what I'm trying to do at all.
There's so many people bludgeoning me at once. I feel so many blunt objects
that's not what I'm
hitting me all at one time.
I'm just saying, the seat in those chairs.
Is it like the seat at the Orpheum Theater? Have you ever been to the Orpheum?
I haven't.
Bitch, those seats at the Orpheum Theater.
It's smaller than this.
Oh no.
And I'm tall. So my knees were like right up on the chair in front of me. Like I wanted to stretch so badly. I took my sneakers off as soon as I sat down.
So is that an old theater that it was
It
in?
is.
You know,
All those Broadway theaters.
they're old because, you know, at the time, people were smaller. Humans were smaller at the time. That's what I learned.
They were. Like when you go back to the 20s and 30s, people's frames were smaller.
They were smaller.
Yeah.
And this is why I you know, here's another thing that I'm going to jab. I might get a part of this jab a little bit, but I'm just going to
You gonna jab me?
I'm jab me.
Oh.
I can take being jabbed. I can take a self-inflicted wound. But not too many wounds from others.
But that wasn't trying to give you a wound. I'm just letting you know. If you're going to see Death Becomes Her,
you are.
be mindful.
You are.
That those seats are very tight.
No. So the Orpheum Theater was the very first time I filmed RuPaul's Drag Race reunion.
Mm-hmm.
Was at the Orpheum Theater, and it was like, you know, they had us sitting down in the front. It's like, and it's like the more the seats went down this way, the narrower they got, the smaller they got. It was like they got smaller and smaller as you got more towards the front.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh my God, this is terrible.
Yeah.
So here's to my Black people who are African American built, more African built than American, trying to squeeze in a European piece.
Correct. Clothing, shoes.
Trying to squeeze in a European piece.
Correct.
Be mindful.
Put it back.
These clothes and shoes are made for a European build.
A European frame. You know, we got butt and thighs and.
You know, they don't really have all that. Yes, it's washboard. It's very paper mache.
It's giving very much your back is your ass.
That's it. That's all of it. Your hips are your legs. Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know, but Death Becomes Her was amazing. It was amazing. Like if you saw the film, the way that they recreated certain things, like remember in the movie where she pushes her down the steps and her body contorts and all that, they replicate that on stage. Like it's amazing the way that they do it. Like it looks great. It really is great.
Yeah.
But Michelle did her thing.
So again, Atlanta, I was very disappointed with you can't handle 2 or 3 inches. Girl, how y'all get to shutting down? Girl, shutting down planes, shutting down runway, like 2 or 3 inches, girl. Atlanta, 2 or 3 inches.
I was so annoyed.
Girl, New York, Philly, y'all is preparing for motherfucking 24 inches of snow.
Right. And meanwhile, there was no snow there at all.
At all.
None in New York, none in Philly. This is like, my God.
What they said on Instagram, Patti LaBelle forgot everyone thought she was a man and she took a pic pregnant and talking about Luther, the unmitigated gall. Wait.
I don't know what that's about.
I don't understand. Okay, I couldn't understand. That was on Instagram.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about.
Because you was in Philly trying to let Patti have it in Philly. I couldn't believe it.
Came out on stage talking about Philly.
I couldn't believe the nasty things you were saying about Patti.
You thought I was going to say that because we were in her hometown?
The nasty, filthy things that you were saying about Patti.
I take me everywhere I go.
I know you do. But it was the nasty, filthy thing.
But the Philly audience was like,
And the way you read that woman's pies and food, I was like, Craig, the nasty things that you said about that woman.
The things that we almost told them in Philly.
Who?
We.
Girl, I don't speak French. You do. Habla español y inglés.
The things that we were going to say.
I don't know what you're talking
about.
about.
Oh, you know exactly. But see, the Philly audience, they were so excited they couldn't put their cameras down. They were so busy filming, so we couldn't really get into the things that we wanted to say.
They said not too much on Patti.
Right.
We couldn't really get into.
Craig was doing so much. I just was like, Craig, stop doing Patti like this.
No, but I did say that I don't think that it was malicious intent when she went over there Running her mouth about Luther being a faggy.
But it's okay.
Well, his family didn't think so.
Greg, your family wouldn't like that either if you were still in the closet.
Well, it's interesting because like I've read articles like when sometimes when the gays die, like for example, like I remember many years ago there were these guys that were in a car here in Atlanta, and they went over the bridge, over the overpass, and they died. A couple of those guys were not out. They were not out to their family. But when it was written in the article, they were outed. And I was just like, oh my God, can you imagine? Like, first of all, you're dealing with the trauma of losing your child. And then to find out in an article.
Well, this is why when I used to be a prostitute,
I
always told my mother. Now, my girlfriend didn't tell her mom what she did. And I used to tell her, because my girlfriend always used to tell her mom that she thought that she worked at Bloomingdale's. And I said,
wait a minute.
I said, girl.
Wait a minute. One of your girlfriends.
I said, so girl, what if your mom came here
looking for you
and she stopped by Bloomingdale's?
Girl, you gonna be on break every time she comes to the store.
So every single time that she comes to Bloomingdale's, you're not gonna be at work?
You're on lunch. You're on your 15-minute.
And I was like, well, why is it Bloomingdale's in particular?
Right.
And she said, because my mom would never go to Bloomingdale's.
Oh.
I said,
okay.
oh.
But then what if she said, well, girl, can you give me a discount?
From Bloomingdale.
From Bloomingdale.
She said, I just get her a gift card. And I used to be like, girl, what?
The stories that we make up. So when I first started going to gay clubs, and by the time I had a car, I remember parking blocks away from the club, and I would have to walk from the car all the way back to the club because I was so terrified
that somebody's going
to recognize. Bitch, that's Craig's car. I thought somebody's going to recognize the car, so I would park blocks away. I'm gonna tell you,
when you were going to the gay club,
yes, fear will create stories that are not there.
So my thing is, you were worried about them seeing your car, but you wasn't worried about them watching you walk over there.
No,
because that walk was going to tell us exactly what you were.
What are you trying to say?
That, honey, I see fag in your walk.
Excuse me, that's model.
Oh, that's what that's called.
Yeah.
It's the same thing I tell Chi-Chi. I said, Chi-Chi, you don't need to be in the workplace. You scream fag. You need to work for yourself. Because your aura, your essence, your presence screams fag.
Oh God.
It's a fag. So I used to tell my girlfriend, I want to make sure I'm clear with this. And she would never tell her mother. And like when her mom used to come up here and visit her, and they would be shopping, I was like, well, girl, does she think you afford all of this on a Bloomingdale salary? Now I know you get a good commission check for Bloomingdale, but girl,
she think you're getting all of this.
All of this
from selling shoes.
You have a Jaguar, a Lexus, a Navigator. All of these are brand new, and you got this for working at Bloomingdale's,
girl.
And you're a clerk. Reminds you, you're a clerk there.
You what?
You're a clerk there.
Wait a minute. Her mama thought she was a clerk at Bloomingdale's?
Yes.
Her mama was a fool.
And then you hang around a prostitute, a known prostitute. And so I was just like, girl, really? I always said that I would tell my mother it was imperative that I told my mother that I was a prostitute at the time because, bitch, I could be in a bit of a kerfuffle.
How did you tell your mom?
Girl, I'm a prostitute.
How old were you when you told her?
Well, I actually had my aunt dropped me off to work one night when I walked the beat. I said, girl, I need to ride to work, girl. Shit, I ain't got no. I'm trying to get this car together. I'm trying to get this money together.
You say you need a ride to work?
I need to ride to work, girl.
You know, you could have just said I need to ride down the street.
No, I need to ride to work.
Yeah, I'd be like, girl, you're not going to work. I'm gonna drop you down here on
girl, I don't have
79.
I don't have time for all that. Listen, this is why I'm so blunt. I think people really don't understand how blunt I am.
I need a ride.
I don't have time for all that. That's like when hoes are talking about something I do, they think that I do snort cocaine, I do powder. If I did powder,
Mm-hmm.
I would tell y'all, hey, I need a 30-second break while I'm chopping my cut up.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel deeply in my heart, ain't nobody gonna whoop me for doing this is what I do. This is me. This is how I take care of me. I'm not in the closet with the things.
So what did Miss Mary say when you told her?
You know, Miss Mary stayed on. Miss Mary was in the prayer. Miss Mary's a prayer warrior, prayer closet. Miss Mary was praying to the floor.
So the first thing she did when you told her was pray?
Yes, she prayed. Like she got to get, it got to come off.
So you said, Mama, I'm a prostitute. I want to know what your words were.
Mama, I escort, I sell ass, cock, dick, whatever needs to be sold. It's for sale. And the reason why my phone is ringing all night is because I have tricks.
And do you remember what Miss Mary said?
It was just like, boo, God, just know, we know, why do you do that? You so smart. So I'm like, yeah, but I can't come to the job with the titties and things like this.
Right.
Like this is 30 years ago.
Correct.
Craig.
Yeah.
When all this transitioning happened.
Yeah.
So it's like,
right.
I take care of me.
Right. And so, I mean, to that point, it's like those of you that came through 30 years ago, 40 years ago, whatever, transitioning, you really did open the doors for
me.
Yeah.
And then I'm opening the doors for the girls.
Correct.
Of now.
Like these girls can actually go into a bank and get a job.
Yeah. So, I don't have time to be sitting over here playing host role games. This is why when I stand before Christ, whenever the time comes, Christ, the creator of the universe, there's no need to ask me what I've done. You saw me. Why are we arguing? We're not arguing. You saw me. When I made the conscious decision back in the day, when I told myself, I said, self,
what you say?
The biggest person that have seen you suck dick is God. God don't watch you down there sucking dick. He seen you do that. I ain't hiding from nobody else. That's the one could do all the damage right there.
You're right.
He saw me take that penis and put it inside my mouth, and then he watched me take my own penis and put it in my hand and masturbate while I was doing it. So he saw two penises at work at the same time. So everything else there's no need for me to hide anything else when the great eye is watching.
Very true. But see, that's also like, for me, like, and like I said, I used to kind of hide my car when I would go to the gay clubs and stuff. Like, once I got to college, like my last girlfriend was in college, and she started talking about being married and us having kids. I said, oh yeah, I'm not about to be one of those niggas that's, bobbing and weaving between the gay and straight communities.
I ain't got time for that.
I'm not doing that.
Listen, it's a lot of people out here bobbing and weaving through a lot of shit. I don't have to, that's too time consuming.
Yeah. That's exhausting.
I don't have time to do that.
Right. So I was just like, oh no, I can't do that.
Bitch, I'm hiding from you when the great eye sees me. When I had that conscious decision in my brain to understand that there is one eye, the great eye that sees me. Everybody else, that went for my mama, my cousins, my aunt, anybody else who didn't accept me or who was not ready to accept me, it didn't matter because the great eye gave me life and I'm still living.
Very true.
So there's people out there in the lands, all across the land, that are bobbing and weaving, hiding and sliding, gaping and escaping. The great eye sees you.
Sucking dick and pretending to be straight.
The great eye sees you. No matter what it is you do, the great eye sees you.
That's right.
And because the great eye sees you, that is where your worry should be. Not your neighbor.
Your cousin.
Not your mama. Not your cousin. Not no motherfucker that ain't gonna do that don't have the power to do nothing to you. The great eye sees you.
Right.
That's where your worry should be.
after the first couple times I sucked dick and the great eye didn't strike me down on the ground, I was like, oh, okay, well, you did give me this mouth. You knew where it was going, didn't you? Shit. That's true.
I ain't had time for all that. So yeah, I was a prostitute. What are we gonna do now? What are we doing here? What are we doing now? What are we doing now? What other choices do we have?
And then did you have a separate conversation with her once you started doing porn?
When I did porn, there was a separate conversation. It was now I'm naked and having sexual acts on video, and people will send this to you. I need you to understand that people will send these things to you.
And what she said?
I'm not just a regular person getting naked having sex. I'm a very famous person getting naked having sex. So and I'm well endowed, and so it caused confusion.
Did she cry?
Yeah, of course. She cried about the prostitute.
Oh.
Yes, but at this point,
right.
Once we get past the tears, what are we gonna do now? The world we live in has dealt me these cards. What do we do now? I'm not living in the house with you.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing a suit. I'm not a man.
You mean like a suit with a necktie?
I'm not a man. Again, I'm not a man.
Right.
I'm not bearing you any children or grandkids. I'm not bringing home a woman. I'm not going to be. I'm going to be the head of household, but as a she-male. The great eye sees what I do. So why are we here? I love and respect you, yes.
Yeah.
But the great eye is watching me.
Yeah.
And I wake up each day. You don't give me life and breath.
Mm-hmm.
You breathe life into me when I came through the vaginal channel.
Mm-hmm.
The great eye watches and gives me steps on a day-to-day basis to live.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So what in the fuck am I gonna do after this? We done cried. We done got through. Oh God. Okay. After the tears are done, what are we doing? This you have to apply these types of things in your everyday life.
You do,
which would make life a lot more easier,
right,
to maneuver through. Because it's like you moving through life. A lot of people out there are not living their authentic life because they're living their life based off the opinions
and ideas and thoughts,
thoughts, something that was placed in them by others, and they have no official brain of their own.
There are people who are working in careers because it was the dream of their parents.
No.
There are people who are single, for example, because they won't date a certain type of person because they're worried about what their friends and family are going to think.
Right.
You're dating with those people's expectations in mind. Like, you would be okay dating someone who didn't have a degree, but you know that your family or your friends would look down on this guy or this woman because she doesn't have a degree or because she works a certain position. You know what I'm saying? Because he works at Target or he's a manager at a fast food place. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are people who are so concerned with what other people think.
After that's done, and you have to sit down with yourself once it's all finished.
Right.
And you have to sit down with yourself. You have to start saying, they go home at night. I'm still with me.
That's right. That's right.
When I started transitioning, it was like, okay, this is what I want. This is what makes me comfortable. I told you I went through that period in my life where I wanted a sex change for a minute. I wanted a sex change because
of the influence of the friends that you had at the
time. They were saying that in order for you to be a real bitch, I am a real TS. I am a real transsexual. Because I say so about me. I don't need
to do it because I'll fit in with you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't have to do that.
Right. Yeah.
Then that becomes a lifestyle,
Yeah.
not my life.
Correct.
There's a huge difference between lifestyle
Right.
and life.
Right.
So when people start having these conversations and they're likening who we are to a lifestyle, I immediately correct them.
Right. So do I, because the lifestyle is like choice.
I don't go past row 6.
Right. That's a lifestyle.
I get in a black car everywhere I go.
I order my groceries through Instacart, or I only shop at Whole Foods.
I sit in this corner.
That's
I do
lifestyle.
This to the other. I won't do this. That's a lifestyle.
That's lifestyle. That's right.
This what I do on a day-to-day basis.
Mhm.
This is my life.
Yeah. That's why I always push back when the gays will say, well, you know, he came into the lifestyle. And I'm like, hold on. You know, because we have to correct the way that we speak about it too. Because then if we don't correct it, then we're giving permission to those outside of the community to call it a lifestyle. And when you call it a lifestyle, you're suggesting that by sheer virtue of who you are, being trans, being gay, whatever, it's a choice.
That's just like if I'm with a man and he identifies as heterosexual and they be like, are y'all dating?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, because I used to say, no, we're not dating because he's straight. I'm like, no, we're not dating, or no, we're not together because we're not together. Not because he's straight.
Yeah.
Because if we were, he'd still be straight.
Right.
I don't give a fuck what because that mean I was telling myself what we're doing is gay.
Correct.
I would be telling myself, I don't give a fuck how any of you other hosts perceive what I'm doing with anybody I'm with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if he gay, let him be gay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If me and the man together and he gay, let him be gay.
Right.
But when I don't see myself as that. And so because I don't see myself as that, I'm not going to allow you to put that in. Oh, so y'all together? No, we just, no, we're not together.
Right.
We're not together because he's straight.
Right.
Nah.
Yeah.
I chopped all of that shit off. Like I cut doing all of that off. Like, no, I'm not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Because who am I appeasing here?
Right.
Whose ego or whose mental am I appeasing here?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. It's like once we start walking and fixing the way that we'll truly walk in who we really see ourselves as.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. After we define it for ourselves.
Yeah, because I know my definition.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am not a man.
Right. But I believe also that a part of the beauty of Black queer people in particular, learning to stand taller with your head up and not being ashamed of who you are in front of the world, is really knowing and understanding the rich Black queer history from which you come. It's about knowing about those people that came before you, the Joseph Beams, the Audre Lordes, the Nikki Giovanni who just passed away, the Alvin Ailey's who passed away. You're like those kind, like knowing the shit that you come from. There's no reason for you to be ashamed. There's no reason for you to be ashamed when you know your history and the contributions that Black queer people made. Yes, Martha P. Washington, another one.
Someone asked in the comment section, thank you, Heaven. Somebody asked in the comment section, thank you, Jameson. Somebody asked in the comment section, what do we think about Trump changing law on pronouns? I don't give a fuck what law he changed on pronoun. When you see me, it's she, her, and hers, or we're not having a conversation. I don't give a fuck what law he thinks that he can place into place. When you see me and we're communicating with each other and we're doing business with each other and you're handling anything that has anything to do with me, my pronouns are she, her, and hers. If you can't respect that, we don't have to have anything to do with each other. That's just the way that works.
Mm-hmm.
And when you walk it, when I slide in the bathroom,
Mm-hmm. Did I say Martha P. Washington? I meant to say Martha P. Johnson.
Yeah.
Who put Washington up there? You didn't fuck me up.
You think about Jackie Washington.
Right, they didn't fuck me up. I'm reading that shit. Martha P. Johnson. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
So how is me? And I don't mind. Because if I got to, and this is what I keep telling the girls. When you pussy in the face like this, because this pussy in the face, I don't need to convince you that. I look at me every day. I see me every day, wash face and all.
I see what I give every day.
Mhm.
And I know what I'm giving when I'm walking to places don't nobody know. It's ma'am, she, her, and hers, regardless of whatever law or whatever anybody know.
Right.
So it's pussy in the face.
Right.
If you pussy in the face, pussy in the body, or pussy wherever it is, and they're telling you, bitch, that you need to stand up at the urinal, go to the urinal.
Mhm.
Gag the girls.
Right.
I'm not fighting against no motherfucking law, bitch. If the shit happens and a motherfucker go tell me they gotta march me to the men's room, you ain't gotta march.
Right.
Has this ever happened before that a president got inaugurated on MLK Day? Okay, because I just someone put in the comments that he is getting inaugurated on.
Yeah, I know.
MLK.
That's why it was going to be so historical. Also, because if Kamala had won, she would have been sworn in by Ketanji Brown, the black justice. Yes, Marsha P. Johnson. I still fucked it up. But yeah.
But it's gag them. Craig, bitch, if somebody forces you to go into the men's room as the woman you are, go right in there and stand at the urinal, girl. I'm serious. As a woman. No, but I'm just saying, it's just like there was so many trans people that came out to our show in Philly. There was a very handsome trans man that came out. Very beautiful trans woman that came out. Then when me and G went back and we sat down and we talked, I said, how do you think that America or any human being is gonna march those two people?
Because first of all, the trans man, I didn't know he was trans
at all. How are you gonna walk him into the into the women's room and tell him to stand up and pee?
And I didn't know until he told me. He said, "Oh, I'm trans."
Yeah.
Right.
Very handsome, very gave it. We was both over there like shit.
Yeah.
And his mom was a trans woman.
Yeah.
How are you going to tell these people to walk into the room that they were assigned? It's ludicrous. All this type of shit that y'all really over here cheering and jumping up and down for, and you're not even in the tax bracket of the girls. Those are the things that you have to worry about. We've been in the spaces. What they wanted from us is to push us back into being stealth.
Right.
Push us back into the shadows. It became too much when you had to see us.
Right.
But we've been here.
Right. But I've said this before. Similarly, in the way that some straight folks don't like to see queer people and they want to push queer people back into the shadows, it's no different than how some white people felt about black people. They didn't want to see you niggas on their commercials. They didn't want to see you niggas in their TV shows. They don't want to see you living in their neighborhoods. It's the same thing.
They don't want to. They don't want you. They have to tell those children, why is this nigga black?
Correct. They don't want to deal with that shit. They didn't want to integrate their schools.
Why?
And you see this shit happening now.
So here's how it works for me. You march me to the men's room, I'm going right in there. Get ready. Hey, Trevon, you march me into the men's room. I'm headed there with motherfucker. I'm shoving titty shove.
Yeah.
March me in there and lock the door. Because if half you bitches knew what I knew.
Because between the trainees and the punks,
march me in that bitch and lock the door.
Them straight niggas may not ever come out.
Ever. That's what a witch hunt should have been at.
Okay.
I ain't never had my dick so good.
Then
it was with a motherfucking goddamn nigga that talk a lot of trash.
Really?
That's some.
He talked a lot of trash about the gays.
That's some of the best head that you ever get in your life.
That's usually a good ass too.
That's some of the best. That is some of the best neck you will ever get.
Listen,
in your life.
They swear they don't know how to take no dick, and they ride that thing like a stallion.
One of them ones that's the protesters. Those ones that be on the battlegrounds. The ones that will stab and shoot.
The one that will legislate against the gays.
Bitch, that's the best throat I have ever had.
The ones that will preach against the gays.
That's the best throat I have ever had. living on this side of the plane.
Take dick like a stallion.
Like a motherfucking professional. WWE, bitch.
You don't know?
So I just be like, y'all think that these people be doing something. Hey, you ain't doing nothing.
Girl, they have been tearing Khloe Kardashian up.
Girl, what she said, girl.
Girl, first and foremost, not condolences, but my heart go out.
Yeah, but condolences.
And to those who are in California, those of you that have lost loved ones, lost homes, those fires have devastated.
They have taken out whole communities.
Altadena in particular.
Communities.
I wanted to talk about Altadena. Altadena is like adjacent to like Pasadena. It's like the Black Pasadena. And it was one of the most concentrated cities outside of LA, Black cities. Altadena. And not only was it predominantly Black, but it was the majority, it had the most Black-owned businesses per capita in LA County.
Wow.
Devastated. It's pretty much gone. And I, communicated with a few friends. I lived in Altadena for a very brief moment when I lived in California. And I've reached out to some people out there that I know, and they sent me a link to a list. It's like a whole list of like Black families who have GoFundMes. It's like a link. And I shared it yesterday on my story. And on my all across all of my social media, where they have each family, how much they're trying to raise, how much they've already gotten so far for their GoFundMe. But the thing that I'm so concerned about is just a repeat of what happened with Katrina. Because we already know how these fucking insurance companies do. They don't want to pay out the claims. They'll cancel people's policies.
They've done it.
Right. Now, the insurance commissioner in LA instituted a moratorium where they can't cancel anybody for a year, and they're supposed to pay out the claims. But these insurance companies will try to find a way to finagle their way around not paying a claim. Because again, just like with Katrina, when those levees were imploded, because it wasn't just a hurricane that flooded the French Quarters. Those levees were imploded. A lot of those Black people who lived in the French Quarters were they were priced out. They were no longer able to get back in there once they rebuilt. And I'm afraid that's what's going to happen with Altadena. Once they start rebuilding, because they've been really focusing on the Palisades, which is mostly white, and all these other areas, but they're not really concentrating on Altadena. So it is my business as a Black fag to talk about it. Yes.
That's Malibu.
Yeah. So they've been talking about Malibu and the Palisades and all these other places. And it's devastating for anybody to lose their property, whether you're rich or not. But Khloe Kardashian was criticizing the mayor of LA, which is a Black woman. And she was criticizing the mayor, saying that she needs to be fired, that she's not doing enough. She's criticized the way that she's been handling the fires. She talked about Malibu and all these other places. First of all, bitch, you from California. She is the mayor of LA, not Malibu. Malibu is his own city. All of these other places are their own. They have their own mayors.
Has Calabasas burnt down yet?
No. And my thing is this. Them Kardashian girls, they didn't say a motherfucking thing the entire election cycle. But now you want to be political? Now you want to talk, and somebody run this shit over to Khloe. Now you want to be political? You want to talk about some shit? I don't remember you saying a motherfucking thing about endorsing Kamala. But I'm going to tell you why I don't think she or any of those women in her family endorsed Kamala.
Including her mama daddy.
Correct. Was because one, Kim is doing all of that reform shit that she's doing, getting people out of jail and stuff like that. And Donald Trump pardoned not a lot, but some of those people that Kim helped to get out of jail. And so I believe that she and none of those people in that family wanted to endorse Kamala, whether they wanted to believe in her or not. I'm sure that they did, but they didn't want to endorse her because they didn't want to be on the wrong side with him just in case he got back into office. But my thing is, you are a family full of women, and a good percentage of y'all are black because y'all got these children by black men. And you're gonna sit your ass over there and not say a motherfucking thing when Kamala was running, but now you want to criticize this black mayor for these other cities that are burning, and she's only the mayor of LA. Like, when you should have spoke up, you didn't. And now you want to speak up and you sound ignorant.
Well, they never do.
They never do. And then the fact that they are over there raising money, asking the general public to donate money. Bitch, you got 2 billionaires in your family. Kim and Kylie. You got 2 billionaires. Both of them could donate 50 million apiece. And it's one thing to try to galvanize people to get them to raise money, because the thing, and I don't know how far we're going to go into this, because I know we said we're going to talk about it at the live show in DC. But like when we were talking on the phone the other day, and I said to you, like, a lot of people criticize Oprah for what happened over in Hawaii with those fires. And my point was, I think it's unfair when we look at rich people and say, oh, well, Oprah's rich. She's a billionaire, multi-billionaire. Why can't she put some money over there and help them people in Hawaii? I'm sure she did. Just because she didn't come and tell us how much she wrote a check for doesn't mean she didn't do it. But now we see what's happening in LA. So is she supposed to write another big ass check over there too? So my point is, this is a humanity thing. This is not an Oprah thing. This is not a Beyonce thing. You know what I'm saying? So like, I hate when people
Beyonce gave 2.7 million.
Correct. No, I'm just saying, but it like, so if something happens down in Houston, are they going to be looking at, and again, I'm not saying she wouldn't do something for Houston. I'm just saying, I think it's unfair that when there's a natural disaster, when there's a natural disaster in the world, we expect a handful of people to do it or come to the aid of all of those things because they're rich. Like when there was a tsunami that devastated parts of Africa and Asia. So what, Oprah saw the rescue? The bitch wouldn't have a dime if she gave to every, you know what I'm saying? This is a human thing. And the fact that you have Mexico sending aircrafts to California, dropping gallons of water from the air, bitch. Canada sending planes, but you motherfucking white folks then voted Trump in after all that nasty shit he has said about Mexico and all that ignorant shit he been saying about Canada and breaking off with Canada. And Canada said, bitch, New York and Minnesota and all them other states may not have no motherfucking electricity. You play with us if you want to. But the fact that they are coming to the aid of this country, and my thing is, it is so selfish of how some of these people use their vote to hurt those people. And those are the same people that are coming to your motherfucking rescue.
Well, they have fag children that's been taking care of them for their life.
Correct.
So they don't see it from that space.
Right. And I am not at all, please don't mishear what I'm saying. I am not at all saying that this should have happened to anybody. I would not want to see anybody burnt out of their home, no matter how they voted. But there's a part of me that is wondering, like, is this the universe responding to the hatred? Is this the universe responding to your hatred?
But Craig, again, somebody in the comments said it. It wasn't all white people that voted.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Because there was a lot of niggas.
Correct.
Hard E, hard R.
Absolutely.
There was a lot of niggers.
Correct. Absolutely. And it's just, what's shameful and sad to me is that it takes a cataclysmic force of nature, a tsunami, an earthquake in Haiti, or these fucking fires out here for us to really remember our humanity. Why does it come to this? Now all of a sudden everybody crying and it's all this motherfucking kumbaya bullshit. But where was that shit before the election? You didn't give a fuck when those Hispanic children were down at the border in cages. You didn't give a fuck then. But those are the same people that are coming to your rescue. Going back to them fucking Kardashians. Now, I don't know what they've done. Maybe they've donated a check. I don't know. But when I was scrolling through Instagram and social media yesterday, I saw Halle Berry packing up her closet. Sharon Stone packing up her closet to donate their clothes out of their personal closet to take to these people. You know, for where people could just, they took it to a store and they were able to just come in and just get things. You know, it's just really devastating. It really, really is sad. But my thing is, again, I shared on across my social media yesterday. I need to find that link and I'm gonna drop it in the chat because there's a link specifically with Black families in Altadena, specifically with Black families in Altadena, because I don't want those people to, if they're not going to be able to return, because some of those people are not going to be able to return because they're not going to get reimbursed in the way that they should. But I want those people to be able to start over. And so I think it is incumbent upon us to make a donation to try to help these people. I don't care if you only have $5. And I said this on my live stream yesterday. If you only have $5, just imagine if you lost everything. You know, and I'm going to make a donation myself. And I actually have some clothes and stuff. I was talking to a friend of mine about maybe shipping that shit out there to California. But it's really sad.
It's atrocious.
It is. And the fact that ignorant ass Trump is still saying all this ignorant shit. Like, it's just, this is who some of you chose to be your president. Now, how is he going to help? Because this shit is still going to be going on when he comes into office.
Well, the fire is burning now.
Correct. So when he comes in office in 7 days, in a week, in 1 week, you all trusted him to be president again. You realize that about 1 million people died from COVID because he mishandled it. This is the nigga that you all hired or, you know, reelected. Let me find this link and I'm going to put it in the chat for y'all. It's a directory. It's a list of
They said we don't need clothes, baby. Hold on. Ooh, y'all flying in.
And see, and that's what I wanted to know. I was reaching out to my friends because I was just like, what do people need right now?
We don't need clothes, baby. It actually takes longer to sort through. It's just better to give the people money and like.
And that's what I wanted to know. That's exactly what I wanted to know. Because people have real needs right now.
Some people don't even have electricity.
Like I need a hot shower in a room now. I don't need to wait for the Red Cross or whoever the fuck else. And there's so much fucking red tape and bullshit with them organizations.
Oh, somebody said those fires were man-made, set up.
Some of them were
set up for LA 2028 Olympics. Ooh,
some of them were.
LA is incredibly large, so a lot of cities are still within the city of LA. The border is not clear cut. The streets go into other cities. I can't read it. It moved too fast. I can't see that. That shit was moving too fast.
No policy has been dropped during this time. I just dropped the link on my YouTube channel and I pinned it. I'll send it. I'll put it in this one too. But when you look at this Google Doc, it's a list of all Black families in Pasadena and Altadena. Like I said, those cities are adjacent, and it's just family. And then, like I said, it wasn't just family homes; it was businesses. It was a lot of Black-owned businesses that have been.
Yeah, I was looking at it like, golly.
Yeah.
Then I looked at the picture that they posted the other day, how the United States one half was on fire, the other one was
frozen.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I do think that in the next couple of days, especially that all the planets are lining up, particularly the 20th, 21st. I told you this, Mo. The planets, they're all lining up.
Oh, yeah.
There is a portal opening. So seriously, there is a major portal or a major moving something that's happening in the next couple of days.
Uh-huh.
And you would say, be prepared, but you don't know for what though. But just there's like all the planets are lining where you'll be able to see everything. You'll be able to see all the planets. You'll be able to see.
It's supposed to be on Monday, right?
I think it's the 20th.
Oh, the 20th is Tuesday.
The 20th, the 21st through the 25th. It's a portal. You posted it, Craig?
Yeah. I pinned it on my YouTube channel and I pinned it on Madison's YouTube channel, the link. So you can just kind of go through there and see where you can donate.
Yeah.
There it is. Oh, they're talking about the Mayan calendar.
What is they saying? What?
Let's see where it says we're approaching the 5th world cycle. What does that mean? What's the 5th world cycle?
The 5th world is a concept related to creation myths that describes the present world as interpreted by various indigenous groups in the USA and Mexico. It is believed that there were 4 other cycles of creation and destruction that preceded the 5th world.
Oh.
This is from Wikipedia.
Oh, I believe that.
The end is near.
Well, shit, I definitely believe that.
Well, what do you? Well,
I gotta pee.
So what do you mean by near?
Well, we definitely at the precipice. We already in the zeitgeist.
So wait, when we say near, is that like in the next 10 years, 50 years? Because I think I just need about another 50 years. No, I just need about 50 more years, and then I'll be ready to go on and check on out.
Just let me check on out before it comes. That's all.
See, I don't want to be here for none of that.
Yeah, me neither.
You know, but it is absolutely scary to see these fires. But then when you look at like what's happening in Iceland and places like that where shit is melting.
Mm-hmm.
Shit is melting. And it's like I don't even know if people are really thinking about that. Like how much time do we really have?
Not a lot.
On the planet?
Not a lot, Keisha. That's why I said the great eye sees. I ain't got time for all the other shit.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, I think I can make it another 50 years. I'll just be 98.
Girl, I need
98 too long.
I need all my shit to still work.
What do you mean all your shit to still work?
Everything.
My shit can still work.
Nah, girl.
Now, when my stuff start working, I mean, you can go ahead and take me on up out of here.
Nah.
What you mean?
So that means you're not tuning into the next season of the Kardashians on Hulu?
Bitch, fuck them. I'm sick of them.
What they still talking about?
Y'all nothing. Being rich.
That's about it.
But what they still...
But that's what I'm saying. It's just like you have 2 billionaires in your family. Kali could give 50 million.
Is the mama?
No, she ain't a billionaire, but she could give 25 or 20. All of them girls could give 20, and then the 2 billionaires could give 50.
Girl, I don't really care about none of those people, girl.
I don't either.
I would never care. Like when they was trying to get me to be like, you watch that show, you watch.
Who tried to get you to say that?
Girl, them people used to be trying to get. I'm like, girl, I don't give a fuck about them hoes. I've been seeing them for what it was.
Right. But yeah, and I mean, if I'm really being honest, something really irks my soul about that black girl that hangs out with Chloe. What's that black girl's Malika or something?
Mm-hmm.
She got a twin sister.
Oh, I know what you.
See, you know about that stuff. Who hang with them?
They're twins. There's some twin. There's some black
people hang with them.
They said it's Malika or Jordan.
Malika. It's that Malika.
Who hang with them? Like,
when I tell you, she is such an artificial black girl.
Wait a minute. Some people hang with them. What they do? I don't know, girl. When I tell you I be checked completely out with them.
That Malika.
When I tell you Mo, I be checked completely out. Not halfway out. I be Bishop be talking about them like what? Who? What they? What? What's going on with them? What happened?
You don't care.
No, I don't know what they doing. I don't give a fuck what they doing. I don't give a fuck about their mama, daddy. I don't. It's just I'm like, why are we talking about these people? Like, why do we even have a conversation?
Basically. Well, girl, Billy Porter ain't the only one going on about these 6-cent checks, girl.
Girl, who is it now?
Jaman Hansu.
Who? Girl.
We got the audio of him talking.
No, because you know that's
Oh, what did you text me?
I had that one in there.
Girl, how you
gonna have to play the
wait a minute, he got a hard name like Mo got.
Stop.
Jaman Hansu.
He African.
He is.
Bitch, he got one of them hard ass names like Mo got.
Now, this man has been in so many blockbuster films.
What? Mo, help us say his name. Jean-Man Hansu.
Yeah. But he's not. We from different countries though. So.
Oh wait. Okay. How far y'all
Where
is
he from, Mo?
I believe he's what I think is. Hold on. I'm not.
Let
even
me.
sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. Just because.
Where is Jaman Hansu from?
I mean, we know each other.
Jimin Hansal was born in Cotonou.
Cotonou.
Oh, okay.
How far you?
Maddie, not every single place is close to each other.
How far y'all is from Cotonou?
From where?
It's a distance.
Cotonou.
It's far.
Oh, okay. You can't drive over there in the car. Y'all can't go around there and picnic.
You a mess.
I don't want to know.
But he's been in so many big films, starting with Amistad.
Oh,
Yep. That I remember.
He was in Gladiator?
Yeah, he was in Gladiator. He was also in he was in some recent movies too.
He was in some big shit.
Yeah.
And so in the interview, he was saying that
there was an interview?
Yeah. Let me find the
how you pronounce his name, Mo? I want to make sure I get it right for the culture.
Craig just said it.
What is it? Jaman Hansu?
Jaman Hansu.
Now you go ahead and say it.
You do it.
You're not going to learn. You got to know how to say it.
No, I want you to tell me how to say it the right way. Jaman Hansu. That sounds Asian.
No, I think it's more French than anything.
It's French.
It's French.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're English colonized. We're not French colonized.
Oh, okay.
So
We're your country?
Yeah.
Oh.
The English colonies.
Yeah, we know, because otherwise your ass would speak French.
Like Jean-Man Hansu.
But they were saying that
he was in Beauty Shop too. That's true.
Yeah, he was.
He was, but I mean, he was in some big films.
Yeah.
Like Academy Award nominated shit.
That girl took all his money. What's the girl?
Kimora. Paying that child support.
She handled that.
But then also, I think it's because he probably wasn't working a lot. And then, of course, they underpaying him.
Get you a bad foreign. What you niggas get? Nigga, get you a bad foreign. You couldn't have went down there and got you an Africa girl? Cool.
He was here.
Okay.
He was here.
You couldn't went back home, got you an Africa girl? Get you a bad foreign. I don't feel sorry for none of you niggas.
But I want to know what does struggling mean, though?
When them hoes gather you niggas up, when them bad foreigners gather y'all niggas up to the last dollar, I sit with my arms folded.
Mm-hmm.
I remember G was out there saying that he hoped that what he said, he hoped what's that bitch name?
Who?
He was saying one of them girl, he hoped that nigga go out there and get him a badass foreign.
Who?
One of them niggas G was talking about, one of them trash ass niggas. And I said, and I hope when he go out there and get that foreign, you know, he put his wish out there for who was the nigga. And I put my hand on him and said, here go my wish. Let me add to your wish that once he get that badass foreign, that she gathers him up like the last ponytail that the last black woman that you related to got. Get the thinness of it, gather it all up, take all his money out and call the police on that nigga. Go out there and get that badass foreign. And I hope she strip him down to the last dollar in his pocket. And go back to foreign. Who was it? You was in that conversation.
But I don't know.
And then he was talking about, don't you wish that evil on that man? I was like, that ain't evil. Why he got to leave a black woman now to go out there and get him a badass foreign? Do you niggas know that y'all monkeys until y'all got money? I don't think you niggas really understand how much of monkeys y'all is until y'all get a couple dollars. That badass foreign don't really want you. You are a monkey until you get.
Shout out to them niggas that's dating them white girls.
They ain't just white.
I know. I'm saying tell it also to them.
You a monkey until you got a couple dollars. You are a monkey. You are a gorilla, nigga. A gorilla. And so me, I'm always in the cut with my arm folded. As soon as I see one of them gathered up, saying, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Black Jesus. Put that nigga back down there with Keisha. Let him. And Keisha, you better not even grab him. Don't you grab him, Keisha. Keisha, don't you touch him. You wasn't foreign enough.
Exotic.
You wasn't foreign enough, Keisha. Don't you touch that nigga. Don't you put your hands on him.
You know how they do.
Don't you put your hands on him, Keisha. Don't you touch that nigga. That nigga said he don't fuck with nothing if it ain't foreign. Soon as they get down on the ground, they back over there, honey. They want to Coretta Scott King. You wasn't thinking about Coretta in the beginning.
Jonathan Majors.
When you was thinking about Coretta.
He and Megan Good still together?
I don't know.
Yeah, they still good. I believe they are engaged now.
Engaged?
Yeah, I believe so. I think I read something about that. If I'm wrong, let me know. But I think I heard something about them being engaged.
Well, my thing about John Monhansu, it's like, well, is he really broke, or is he broke at their standards?
Because there's a different type of financial hardship.
Well, Billy Porter was broke.
My God, Craig, damn.
Yeah, correct. They said they're engaged.
No, he was really broke.
Oh my God, Craig, how do we know that Billy Porter was broke? Craig, how do we know that?
I can give you 3 very good examples of how we knew.
Craig, how did we know that Billy Porter was broke, girl?
1, they threw that lady out of her place.
Oh my God, my Jesus Christ.
2, that bottom row of teeth.
Murder, that was like that when she was rich.
Was she ever rich?
Yes.
When? And then 3, that hair be looking so matted up in them costumes. That lady. You know, I asked Ty that the other day. Ty, Beyonce's former stylist.
Don't drag Ty into
I'm not
this.
dragging him, but I said it to him when we went to dinner.
Don't you drag Ty into this.
Billy Porter.
Drag it.
He said, yeah.
Ty is not messy like we messy.
No, he's not.
Don't you drag Ty into this.
Does that lady know we talk about her on the show?
Don't you drag Ty into this. Ty does not messy like we messy.
I said, does he know we talk about him on the show? Has he ever seen it?
Girl. Don't you drag that woman into this stuff. Ty is not messy like us, Burger.
No, he's not. Well, what is going on with these 6-cent checks and these why is that happening?
Craig, again, you have to understand that this stuff happens. This is why the people got out of their strike. I will tell y'all this. I don't give a fuck what job I do. I ain't never leaving my YouTube.
Okay.
I ain't never leaving my social media. I ain't never not going out and doing me a tour and seeing my motherfucking people. See, because the trick of the enemy is this: how y'all hoes try to trick me into thinking that I'm not on a celebrity level because I still get on YouTube. I get down in the comment section. I do this and I do that and da 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 da. Y'all try to get me. Y'all try to trick me out my spot. Bitch, you ain't never tricking me out my spot to say that I ain't good enough to motherfuckers to come down in my basement. I built a whole studio down here that press go. See, the problem is the problem is those girls get in those positions and they start because those checks. Listen, you if you ain't never been a girl that done got $30,000 for an episode or $50,000 for an episode. Hold on,
I'm listening.
$25,000 for an episode, $100,000 for a part, $200K. If you're not a girl that done commanded that, then you don't know.
But even if you are a girl who commanded that, girl, if you don't know how to count or budget.
Well, that's not the case, Craig. You got to really understand.
Some of these children don't know how to budget.
That might be the case, but some of those jobs and those seasons be coming.
Correct.
Like a girl could be on the season of something, girl, and they could be making $15,000, $20,000 an episode, $30,000 an episode. Episodes last maybe an hour.
And you may do 13 a season.
And you may get 2-3 seasons, right? Of a show.
I'm listening.
You feel me? The girls really don't have no time to do nothing else because they focus on lines, they focus on this, they focus on that. Hold on, listen to me close.
I'm listening.
Because I'm one of those girls that gets nasty.
But then you got to remember they're not getting that full amount either because they got to pay the agent, the manager, the glam,
all that. Ahead. I'm one of those girls that commands nice vicious checks. But I'm also one of those girls that didn't come specifically from that. A lot of those girls come specifically from that. I came from the internet where I was already turning numbers over, bitch, back just because I was going live. They asked the bitch for a dime. Jess was going motherfucking like, we gonna talk about this stuff at the show. We probably talk about a little bit of it here too. I didn't ask nobody for a dime. I didn't ask nobody for shit. All I did was turn my motherfucking camera on and told the bitch, this what's up right here. And I made my coin.
I know where you were going.
I also was a prostitute.
I
also sold anything that was for sale, I could sell it.
Yeah.
So I was not from that space that they from. So when those opportunities were awarded to me, I took those monies that I done got from those specific places, places, and things, and I put that money elsewhere.
Yeah.
And still utilize my money that I work here. And you understand what I'm saying? In the social area, in the social media space, right? Them girls ain't never had no social media presence. So now they scrambling, trying to figure out, because at one point they read the social media girls, and I ain't trying to be funny because a lot of those girls was reading the social girls for being, you just a YouTube star, or you a Vine star, or you an Instagram star.
Now they sitting around looking
now
for
them girls over there trying to figure out how the fuck do I make my Instagram make money when all of this should have been a working system. This been a working system for me. It's just that when I crossed over into that, I understood how, bitch, I was on 2 episodes of Drag Race the other day. 2 episodes. And I also got online.
Right.
And I also was on tour.
Correct.
And I also was this. And I also ain't going past row 6. And I'm gonna be in the black car. My mortgage is $10,000 fucking dollars in this house.
Right.
It's just I'm always my spirit. I was a prostitute.
But but what you're saying also is you have hustle in you. I have hustle in me. But everything that you just said. But then, like I said, some of them children don't know how to budget.
A lot of people don't have that hustle either.
If you got a $30,000 check, you're not getting another one until next quarter. And you trying to help your friends and family, and you trying to live fabulously.
And here's another thing about me. I don't give a fuck about labels and brands.
And see, that's what I'm saying.
The girls been screaming out for years. There's no possible way that she can be rich because where's her diamonds? Where's her Hermes bags? Where's her this? I'm not putting my money in no shit like that.
Well, I will buy some diamonds because
because
here's the thing, bitch. If I'm ever
in hard times,
bitch, I will go to a diamond dealer and get rid of all of this shit.
Hey,
Unloaded.
Y'all said, where's the code for everything black? Okay, speaking of that. All right, so if you was at the show the other day and for any other shows, New York or Philly, and you got your envelope that had the everything sample in it, there's a QR code on there. Take your QR code out right now, scan that. I'm going to give you 15% off right now. Use Maddie 15. That's on the everything black and the regular everything. So, bitch, when you go to checkout, use Maddie 15, and you're gonna get 15% off of your order. But at the end of the day, you know, when we were doing all those things, I want to say this. Can I say this, Craig, without being shady?
What?
I want to just tell me I can say it without.
Go ahead. Yes.
When all y'all girls were screaming out and comparing me to all those girls and like why I ain't on that show and why I ain't on this and why I got to be elite status to do this and the other.
What can we know what shows you're talking about?
All of those shows.
What shows?
Hold,
Star.
All those shows.
Yeah.
When y'all was out there screaming out, telling me that I'm not as good as those people because they were in those places, I was rich before them. And I'm definitely going to be rich after.
Well, I just have one question.
Yes.
Are they rich?
I don't know what I said before them.
Oh, okay, but that suggests that they are rich.
I'm just saying what I am. And I've been saying that
Right.
I was ceiling to floor windows.
Uh-huh.
When they were trying to tell me that I wasn't on their level.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now we're back into this conundrum of things,
right?
And girls trying to figure out how to press go on they damn go live and make it. I'm just gonna say that.
Oh God!
I've been a rich girl,
right?
When I was BigDBitch.com, I was most definitely a rich girl during that period. So I'm not going. You don't hear me scream out about a 1 cent check and this and the other because I'm not being funny. I'm just being.
You don't hear me screaming out about a 1 cent check and that, and the other.
I don't, because bitch, sometimes I get a $60 check, $150 check, a $10,000 check, a $5. They come, but all my checks come in like this,
right?
Because I pull money from every space. I don't put all my eggs in one basket.
Correct.
And y'all not gonna never trick me out of my spot. And they used to do it all the time by trying to be like, well, she just a social star. You're the grand dame because you're the headliner on this show. She's just a this star.
I feel like you digging it.
I'm not digging. We're here, Craig. And we're talking about things that are factual. And factual things. I done watched the girls come in and phase out. I've watched them do it. I've sat on my channel, my multiple channels, YouTube.
I need 30 seconds.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Mo.
I'm not going to be able to hold it much longer.
Go ahead.
Children,
when they were looking down their nose at me, telling me about X, Y, and Z. I have 2 homes. One $600,000 home, one $1.2 million home. I have 2 homes. So I'm just saying, I've watched them come. I've watched them. I've cheered and supported everybody.
Yeah.
Some of the children didn't even look my way. Because I was a porno star. They ain't even look my way.
And you weren't on TV.
And I wasn't on TV. And I wasn't this and I wasn't this, da.
Baby, them tables turn.
They do. Yes, they do turn. Yes, they do turn.
Them tables will turn.
I've always been in my space. I told them I was rich then. When they were getting episodic checks, I told them I was rich then, and I'm telling them I'm rich now when they're not.
Girl, I still got emails coming in from people asking me for money.
Girl, listen, this is what you got to you got to send praying hands and hearts. I told you this the last time we talked about it.
When I tell you, this lady told me she needs 3,370 American dollars from me.
I watched you put up a post yesterday of a trans girl that was saying that she needs them to donate whatever. And I'm going to share her link. I'm going to share the link. I'm going to share the links to all the people.
I didn't put that up. I sent it to you.
Okay, I'll share it.
Okay.
I'm going to share
We're
it.
going to talk about that?
We can a little bit, just a smidge, but not all the way deep. Like we were.
Right, like what we were. Let me send it to Mo.
But we're going to put these things out here, and people have to understand that, you know, they talk a lot of trash about, and this is my show, so I get a chance to vent and talk about what I want to do on mine. If you don't like it, you can click off. People see me now and they hear me say, I'm rich, I'm this and the other. They see all this stuff. And they forget that I'm the same trainee that turned on my camera and told y'all I ain't have nowhere to live. I'm the same trainee that turned on the camera and was telling my story. Didn't ask nobody for a penny, a quarter, a dime. Didn't ask anybody for anything. Turned on my motherfucking camera and said, hey, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm T.S. Madison. I'm getting ready to buy me a used car. Come on this journey with me.
Mm-hmm.
Come on this journey with me. Going to the store.
Mm-hmm.
I took y'all in the places with me to eat.
Mm-hmm.
I took y'all in the Dollar Tree with me. I motherfucking shop with y'all in the Dollar Tree on the motherfucking Christmas tape, shopping with y'all in the dollar stuff. I done lived my life in front of. This is what I did, and so again, this is going to sound very nasty.
I can only imagine.
I'm not a girl that jumps up and just starts giving to girls because nobody gave shit to me. And not only did nobody give shit to me, when I told y'all what I was doing with my motherfucking life and how I was doing in my life, they looked down their nose at me. Okay? But people see me now saying that I don't go past row 6 and I live in and I bought my house, but they've forgotten the times that I shared all the stories of me trying to get it and how I would. People have forgotten that I sat back on my program with one viewer.
Mm-hmm.
with one viewer sharing my fucking story. My 1 grew to 100. My 100 grew to 1,000. My 1,000 grew into 10,000. My 10,000 grew into 100,000. My 100,000 grew into 1 million. And then my million grew into millions. Reach around the world. But it was because I sat up.
The discipline.
And I picked up my telephone or my computer, whatever it is that I had, and I shared my story. I drove around in the car with y'all. I took my whole life with one viewer.
Mm-hmm.
Just sharing. I put my knee pads on. I told y'all that I was going to go on there. I was getting ready to go do a porno video.
You put one on?
My knee pads.
You really had knee pads?
I went in the store with them, bought knee pads. I've shopped for condoms with these people. These people that have been in my life, that have been with me since the first viewer or the first 100 viewers or the first 1,000 viewers that have been with me all this long ass motherfucking time.
Mm-hmm.
No. I remember that I sat on my computer and screamed into the camera. And if anybody can find this video, please give it to me. I screamed to that camera. I said to y'all, bitch, I don't know when I'm going to have a TV show. I don't know how I'm going to fucking get it. Mm-hmm. but I know I'm gonna get it. I know I'm gonna have it, and it's gonna be in my motherfucking name, bitch, whenever it happens. A decade came.
Mm-hmm.
A decade came. No, it's not on the air now. But you know what? A decade came. 10 years came, and I got a motherfucking TV show, bitch, in my motherfucking name. And when that happened, it made me the first Black transgender woman to executive produce and star in her own reality television show on Earth to this day. It made me the first not to have a TV show,
Right.
but to executive produce and star in it. The first. I said that bitch a decade, 10 years, and didn't know when, didn't know how, ain't have no motherfucking goddamn TV cameras to follow me, nothing. I sat in front of one viewer, 100 viewers, 1,000 viewers. So when bitches tell me about having and I don't want to give and I don't want to this, bitch, we got the same 24 hours.
But the truth is, your thoughts create your destiny. You saw it.
Yes.
Like we had this, we ain't gonna go into all of it. We had this conversation, part of this conversation, we'll show this video. We were talking about this the other day, and I said to her, before we met, I always saw myself coming out on stage and crowds of people just screaming and yelling. I didn't know, clearly I didn't know it was gonna be PhagTawlk. We didn't even know each other. But I saw it because I say all of the time, and I wrote it in one of those books. Your imagination is God's proof to you of what's possible in your life. You have to see it first. If you can see it, that means you can have it.
Yes, and I saw it. I saw it. I saw it. I saw it then.
Yeah.
I saw it. I knew it. I knew a whole bunch of shit. I knew it. I knew the shit. When I was living with Miss Eve, Murder Girl, I didn't have nowhere to go.
Right.
But I told my motherfucking sister, bitch, I'm gonna buy me a fucking mansion, bitch. Just watch. I don't know when.
Right. And the truth is, like you said, you just had your camera phone and da-da-da. You have everything you need to do whatever it is that you want to do. Life would be unfair if you didn't. Everything that you need in this moment to do whatever it is that you want to do, you have it all. You have it already. You know, so many times people will say, oh God, if I just had the money. Oh God, if I just had an app. Oh God, if I just had a website. Oh God, if I just had, you got everything you need already to do whatever it is that you want to do.
And it may not work out exactly the way that you think it is. It'll work out exactly the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm telling you, you made me remember that I sat in front of the camera and said, bitch, I was cussing a bitch out.
Yeah.
Because the bitch told me that because I done sucked dick and done got fucked, and ain't nobody gonna never get her that bitch. That bitch want a TV show. Ain't nobody gonna never get that bitch. That bitch done got fucked, done sucked dick, done been out. And she done did some of the nastiest shit. She was fucking me and using her big dick, doing all this stuff. And who the fuck gonna give somebody named Big Dick Bitch something? And I remember me retorting back and saying, I don't know when, bitch. I don't know how, bitch, but I know. You may not motherfucking see it for me, bitch, but I know this.
Yeah.
And that's why when the first season of my show came out, they all gagged.
Right.
And whether I get another one or not, I knew I was gonna get that one.
Right. That's right.
Whether I get another reality television show or not, I knew that I was gonna get that one, bitch. I knew that I was gonna get that one.
Right.
With every odd stacked against me, with every big dick I use, with every big dick I done suck, with every motherfucking my crooked ass titties being everywhere, I knew that I was gonna get that one.
Yeah.
Before I leave this earth. I know that I'm going to buy another home.
Mm-hmm.
And, bitch, I'm going to have a whole fucking series of shows that's going to change the trajectory of the way people look at life. And then I'll leave.
Yeah. You're going to just check out?
Then I'll leave. My work will be done.
Now, what was the last thing you said you're going to do?
bitch, I'm going to have a series of shows.
Okay.
I don't know when. I don't know how, but it is going to change the trajectory of many people's lives.
So when you have this series of shows, I should start thinking that you can be checking out soon.
No. You should know I'll be probably ready. Like, girl, I'm tired now.
Let me rest.
Right.
I'm tired, bitch. I don't exert so much energy, bitch. I got other things to do now.
You know, my spiritual teacher said that your soul, your spirit decides when your spirit already knows when it's leaving.
I don't know when it's leaving, but I know this.
Right.
And I know this, and I knew that.
Right.
Because them girls used to try to nail me to the cross. Used to try to nail me to the cross. Bitch, I remember sitting at that motherfucking desk next to RuPaul, bitch, in July. When Beyonce cleared her motherfucking picture off of the internet. And I said, Ru, what you think she getting ready to do? She said, girl, I think she finna do a Destiny's Child album. I said, ooh, I would love to do that. And I said, you know what, mama? I remember this. I'm almost about to go into tears, bitch. Because I remember this, bitch. I remember rolling my chair over to her saying, Ru, you know what? She always used Big Freedom. I just wish one time.
Right. Yeah. Bitch, why are you tearing up?
Because, bitch, every time I know.
Yeah.
I said, I wish one time.
Yeah.
That she would just use me one time. Once.
Yeah.
She always used Freedom. I wish. Bitch, that was in July.
Yeah.
Bitch, never to know that probably about 10 days later, we had just filmed Drag Race.
Yeah.
Never to know that days later.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm getting an email, 50,000 motherfucking emails saying, hey, we need you to clear song 2. I'm like, what the fuck is a song 2? What the fuck is we talking about? Bitch, when my lawyer got on there and was like, oh, girl, we need you to clear song 2. And the gagging that happened. That every hating ass, tied, foot shackling, stinking ass, motherfucking trap ass bitch that keep they throat on me had to eat. And hear and see that all over the earth.
Words have power.
All over the earth, bitch. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God. Me. But I remember saying that. I was sitting next to I said, Ru. And for me to even sit there, they said I was sitting next to Ru.
Right.
Bitch, I was 14 years old. Sitting on the floor, Indian style. And the spirit came to me sitting on the floor. Indian style. The spirit said, when I seen that woman on the television, said, that's going to be your friend and y'all going to work together. I was 14.
Right.
14. So when y'all bitches see me on Drag Race and all the things and all the spaces that I'm in, bitch, I'm divinely placed.
Did you ever call Ru back after the fact and say, bitch, remember that day when
I said it when I went back to work.
You did?
I said, bitch. She said, you better motherfucking work, bitch. You better motherfucking work, bitch. I said, bitch. we was like on a commercial break.
Right.
Craig, I don't know why my videos go viral. I don't know why. I don't know why my motherfucking, like, I am a transsexual. I am a fat, black, loud, obscene transsexual. My videos go viral for nothing. I don't even be trying.
But I think that's part of the reason. When you see people trying to manufacture that, it doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see people trying to create those viral moments. You know what I'm saying? And like, you got people doing these skits now, trying to make it look like it's natural.
I ain't never had to do that.
Right.
Never. I done heard my voice all over the place. I done see people people like superstars in the world, superstars in the world that say, I watched you do this.
Yeah.
And this changed something for me.
Yeah.
I watched you say this. I watched you, whatever. I could hear my voice get countless. So it's not me.
Right.
This is how I know it's not me, Craig.
Yeah. Well, it's through you.
Yes. It's a vessel.
Yeah.
So it's not me. And I don't really get mad anymore with shit like when I want something, or I look at somebody else and I'm like, damn, I wish that could have been me. And it's like, well, that's not for you, because what's for you ain't gonna miss you.
It will never miss you. It will never miss you. It can't. It's impossible. And I think that's where a lot of time when people have anxiety and that kind of thing. And I know for some people it's chemical. It's your genetic makeup. But sometimes when it happens for people, it's because they're so anxious and pressed for it to happen now, on their own timing. When I think about my own issues in the past, where I was like struggling with like depression, and more, not like a clinical depression or a chemical depression, but it was just more so me being anxious for things to happen now. And you set these timers for yourself. You're like, oh, by next year I want to be able to do this, or you can't do that, because then you put all this pressure on yourself, and then when it doesn't happen, you break your own heart, and now you're in this dark place because you feel like it's supposed to happen in your own timing.
Craig, you don't know when.
No.
The fact, it's the fact of the matter. You just know.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna even lie.
What?
Even down to niggas that done fuck me to the floor. I knew I was something. I knew that.
I've had that. I have been scrolling through social media and I'm like, I'm gonna meet that nigga.
I know that boy.
I've done that. Now that I've done. I'm like,
I know. It's just been going on forever.
Yeah. I have definitely done it. I'm like,
forever with all things, but this is because these people are part of your life path, even the obscene shit.
Absolutely.
They are part of your life path.
Absolutely.
Like everything that happens, everything that happens in your life is a part of your life path.
Yeah.
And when you, which helps me.
Yeah.
Moving forward.
Yeah.
When you accept that.
You trust your own destiny.
When you accept that,
trust your own destiny, yeah.
Your enemies are a part of your life path. Because they are a part of what makes you speak. All them that done spoke against me and I spoke that shit, it makes you speak back to them. Bitch, you a lie. Bitch, you a motherfucking lie. You may not see it now, bitch, but you're gonna gag. I don't know when you're gonna gag. I don't know how you're gonna gag, bitch, but I know you're gonna gag. They are specifically set in those spaces for you.
Yes.
Those awful relationships that you get in, you get in those awful relationships because it realigns you. If
you grow from it,
it realigns you. It's supposed.
That's what it's intended to do.
It's supposed to realign you.
Because baby, when I say I am centered now,
it's supposed to realign you.
It
and
is.
Be like, nah.
That's it. Now you awake, nigga.
No. It's supposed to realign you so hard that you go back to your motherfucking person, that person that fucked you up, and say, thank you, nigga. Nigga, thank you.
Yeah.
Because I ain't love myself enough. Because I let you play with me.
Because I let you in.
Because I let you play with me.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
I love myself so much, bitch. I would never let another motherfucker play with me like that. That's what that's for.
That's it.
And when you stop basking in why he did me like that.
Yeah, you got to get up out of that.
Well, I can't believe he did this to
me.
To me.
You wallowing in that shit 3 years later.
To me.
Shake that shit off.
And then you need another motherfucker that's gonna do it again.
Because you didn't learn the lesson.
Not because you didn't learn the lesson. It's because you ain't love yourself.
Correct. That's exactly
the lesson. Because if you love your motherfucking self enough, you ain't gonna let any bitch that love they self enough ain't gonna let no bitch play with them.
Because you're gonna recognize it that second time it comes. Wait a minute.
Bitch, you can't never play with me like that.
That's right. That's right.
Bitch, you can't never play with me like that.
Yeah.
Not this me. Not
No.
this me.
Right. Now, that old me, but not this one.
Not this me. Because them 2 niggas before you. That's even at your fucking job.
That's because every lesson is gonna repeat itself until you learn it.
That's even at your motherfucking job, bitch.
Yes. Yes.
Listen, one of them jobs fired me, bitch, and I wasn't ready. When that last job fired me, I took them bitches down to the bus side.
Right.
When they walked around there and had security to walk me out, I already had the paperwork to drown them. When I got down there to that unemployment, I told y'all this story already. I don't need to tell it again. It's on TikTok. You better go get it before TikTok closed. Bitch, when them hoes came to walk me out, bitch, they don't know. They let me go back to my desk. And when they let me go back to my desk, that was their undoing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that job that fired me before that,
they caught you off guard.
They caught me off guard. But bitch, that job that fired me after that, I said, this is your undoing. And when I got back on it, I unraveled them, honey, like a cat unravels a ball of yarn. I unraveled those girls. and bitch, I told them motherfucking hoes, bitch, you can either pay me while I'm at work or you can pay me while I'm at home watching The Young and the Restless eating buns.
I
bitch.
know that's right.
And they decided to choose motherfucking option B. And I accepted option B. And bitch, I was at home eating buns, bitch, while I was terminated, honey. And I actually was the bitch that was the reason why I was actually called up there while they were being walked out. I wasn't the only one that was going to leave the place.
I know that's right.
You gave me enough to let you go too, bitch.
Okay.
Bitch.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
You just gotta get to those. You just got to, and I think growing, and it's about the tables turning.
Yeah, come on.
It's about the tables turning, but it's about scooting back and letting them turn.
And I'll add to that. It's about learning to pay closer attention to your life. It's also about learning as you get older. This is why getting older, there's so much wisdom. As you get older, you learn to pay attention to the mechanics of life and how the energy in the world works. You're like, oh, I've seen this day before. I've experienced something similar. So you know how to ride the wave. You don't panic so quick. You don't collapse under pressure so easily. You know, because you've seen it and you know you're going to come out on the other side of it. You can almost predict how it's going to come out if you're paying attention.
If you're paying attention.
But if you're walking around blind and not getting the lesson because you're so busy crying and worrying about why it's happening to you and how could he do this? Why did my job look? You got to get out of that.
I told a friend of mine the other day, that shit your mama and them or your dad and them did to you, you got to release that to the atmosphere.
You do.
And the only way, bitch, that you gonna motherfucking break the cycle is that when you have the opportunity to do it, you don't. I remember I said this. Bitch, we in here now.
Come on.
The very first show that I was on that was mainstream was Candy Burris. That was Candy Coated Night.
I remember.
That was Candy Coated Night. That's the Candy Coated. Candy was the first celebrity person that gave me a chance to speak outside of porn stuff.
Yeah.
It was Candy Burris. The second time that I had the opportunity to do anything that was like mainstream was Janet Mock.
Okay.
And that was when I did her show on MSNBC. It was called So Popular. I remember I told Janet, I don't give a fuck what goes on in the world or however things happen in your life or mine. I didn't know that things was going to happen. I'll never speak an ill word of you. I'll never speak an ill word of you. And nobody could ever come and tell me no ill shit about you that I will indulge in. I said, you were one of the only girls that when you got your seat somewhere, you were one of the only girls
that reached back and pulled me in a space without no intimidation. And that was Janet Mock.
Janet Mock.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I remember I said to myself, and I told you sitting,
Mm-hmm.
I said, Craig, whenever I get the opportunity to be that bitch, I'm never gonna do to them
what they did to
what
me.
they did to me. Remember, I said that. I'm never gonna do to them what they did to me. And what y'all hoes don't be understanding, them have done a lot of stuff. I want you to know this. Them have done a lot of shit. And they do a lot of shit because they don't see it for you. They don't see it for you. They don't feel that you're worthy. They don't think that you are, that because of what you've had to endure. And some of it was the same cards that they were dealt. But nobody didn't know that.
Right.
But because you openly embraced every piece and area that you are, every up, every down, it's hard being a public. It's hard being in the public. It's hard. You've embraced every piece of that shit, Greg.
I never wanted this.
You embrace every moment of that shit.
Yeah.
And they like, I'm afraid she's too crass. She's too boisterous. She's too loud. She's ghetto. Because there was a time a lot of those girls, they want to have no association with me. And I'm not reading nobody. I'm just telling my truth. Oh, we can't have no public association. Because either their teams, their management, their this, their that told them that, oh, that's a bad look.
Right.
I told Janet, I will never, when I get in a space, I don't give a fuck what's on a bitch record. I will never do to them what they did to me.
Right.
I told you that.
Yeah. You did.
You said, Maddie, will I write another book? Well, it's a lot of stuff coming into fruition. Oh, look, somebody said, Rossi Unofficial said, we can't have public association. You said my white family in Alabama. See? People can say whatever they want to say, and they can sit on the sideline and judge you for what they see. But they don't know where you been.
Right.
They could judge you from the shit they see or whatever. And a motherfucker be talking about, I'm a clout chaser, I'm fighting, trying to get in. No, I ain't. I just get in because it is what it is. It took me longer to get in because, or it took longer for me because I'm gonna tell you, kiss my motherfucking ass, suck my dick, bitch. Fuck your pussy asshole, because you might get that from me.
Right.
I ain't never wiped off who I am to get in the door. Hey, Kim Nikki, I love you.
Hey, Kim Nikki. She lives in London now.
Well, she's smart. And she's a talent.
Right. She got out of here quick. I do want y'all to see this video that we were talking about, though.
What is it?
The trans girl.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, y'all. I'm about to lose my housing, and I will probably die on the streets, and I don't want to. I'm 26 years old. I barely live life. I don't want to die just because I'm poor and black and trans and dared to, escape my transphobic and abusive family of origin. Like, I need help. Please donate to my Cash App. Please donate to my Venmo. Please share this, repost it, comment, follow me to increase my reach. Like, I need money. I don't want to die just because I can't find a job in the worst job market we've had since like 2008. Please.
So I came across that video on TikTok a few days ago, and I sent it to Madison. I said, well, do you think we should talk about it? You know, because I don't know what her backstory is. She says she's been trying to find decent work since 2008. You know, and it resonated with me when she said, if I don't find a job or find money, I'm going to be on the streets, and I don't want to die on the streets. And I know that's the story of a lot of Black trans girls, you know, because they may not be able to find, and I don't know why she can't find work. I don't know if it's a passability thing or if it's just the job market is fucked up. I don't know. But when she said that, it resonated with me, and I was just like, well, damn.
I said we'll share it.
Right.
And we shared it. But niece, don't expect the world to give you any motherfucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't expect the world to give you shit. Don't expect the world to care about your trans life. Don't expect that. Don't wait on that. I think we're all given gifts.
Mm-hmm.
We just got to find out what it is.
That's why we're here. That is why we're here, to figure out your purpose, your life's purpose. Now, 2008 is a long ass time to be looking for work. Bitch, that's 17 years. She don't look like she's more than 26.
She said she's 26.
Right. So she was 9. I'm just asking.
We shared it. Now she got to do what she got to do. What she got to do when whatever influx comes in for her, and she got to make it count. Now I'm going to say this, and this is not pertaining to her. So again, let me say this so that nobody chops this up and puts this. I'm going to say this, and this is not pertaining to her.
Mm-hmm.
There are some people that want you to take them, lead them to the water, and put the cup in their mouth. And yeah.
We talked about that the other day too. It's like some people want you to do it for them. They want you to do the work for them. And it's like, we've talked about this so much, like offline. Nobody gave it to us. Nobody gave it to us. I had to figure out how to print them motherfucking books on unemployment, on an unemployment check. You know what I'm saying? I had to figure out how to stage my play. Scraping by. Like, nobody gave it to us.
And you also got to accept the angels or the small advice or the things that people place in your path. Because again, like we talked about at the show, it took a whole year for me to get in your path, but it was at the right time.
It did. It did.
I came in this faggie's house. It was clean.
Yeah.
I thought a woman lived there.
Oh God.
He had a bike hanging up there on the wall. I told this story in New York.
Yes, indeed.
He had a bike hanging up there on the motherfucking wall. You know, I went through honey like this, swiping to see, like, oh girl, this girl is clean.
You know, a cleaning lady even then.
Yeah. Even in your brokest days.
Even in my broke days.
Honey. And you know that, listen, it took a year.
Yeah.
If I'd have came that first time when you first messaged me,
yeah,
it wouldn't have
It wouldn't have.
That first time when you messaged me was to get my attention.
Yeah. And then here's the other thing that we haven't told a lot. I want you to finish that. Miss Eve knew me before I knew her.
Yeah.
Miss Eve knew about my stage play.
She did.
Miss Eve knew about my stage play. I don't know if she came and saw it, But Miss Eve knew about my stage play. You told me that later
Mhm.
once we became friends.
She said, "Oh, Craig." She knew who you were.
Uh-huh. But yeah, like you said, if we had connected that first time that I reached out to you, I don't think we would have. But my message to her was, you and I have very similar work with respect to the Black queer community. I said we have different approaches, but I think our intentions are very, very similar. And my intention was to send her a copy of the book. I said, this bitch ain't gonna read it. I ain't sending my bitch. I was broke, and I was like, I'm not about to send a copy of my book over there to this bitch, and she ain't gonna read it. And then like a year later, I had that podcast, and then I invited her on the podcast.
Yeah, because you said I kept coming down your timeline again.
Yeah, kept coming down my timeline. Somebody was always resharing her stuff, and I would see it.
For you, this has been a decade ago.
Yes,
And people are still resharing. Still,
Yes.
you would think, watching me this long period of time, if you add up how long, if some people add out how long they've been following me, some people have been following me since they were teenagers.
They say it all of the time
And-
at the meet and greets.
And they are grown people.
grown people. They be like, bitch, I've been following you since I'm 17 and I'm 28 years old.
You hear them,
Right.
Girl, I've been following you. And then listen, if the men were able to come out and say the things that they they would tell a lot of you women, I knew her before you did.
Correct. You ain't put me on to her, Keisha.
I knew her before you
Correct.
did.
Okay.
That bitch had me questioning what was going on with me, bitch, back when she was skinny. And now she a big girl. Now she almost built like you.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But I mean, I really do think, and I've said this so many times, I've said it here, I've said it in our live shows. Working with you has definitely put my work, my gifts on the front line because you put me in front of your audience. But I think that we came together at the perfect time where our gifts needed the other person's gifts. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like it was like a divine time. I don't know. It's just crazy to me because it was just when I really think about it, like there are days that I literally wake up with tears in my eyes because I'm just so grateful for not giving up, not letting go. There were so many moments and times that I wanted to quit and I wanted to give up and just be like, bitch, take that degree and go get you a job. But I knew that I couldn't go to a job and feel satisfied. You know what I mean? I knew there was something else. I knew there was something that I was supposed to be doing with myself, my life. So there are so many moments where I'm like, I'm really grateful that I didn't quit because there were so many moments that I wanted to. And I, like you said, like we were saying earlier, I always knew something was coming. I just didn't know if I had it in me to keep going until it happened. You know what I mean? It was just like, God, I don't know if I can hold on.
Miss Joy, you messy girl. Don't do your uncle like that.
Miss Joy said he won't say it, but I know my uncle knows you. The way he looks when you're on my screen.
Let them take it to their grave, honey.
Okay.
But I've been a countless men
Yeah.
fantasy, even to this day.
Right.
Don't you let the weight fool you, bitch. Bitch, I charge by the pound now. Back then it was by the inch, now it's by the pound.
Okay.
Well, the inch and the pound.
Yes, indeed.
Oh my goodness. Oh, bitch. Yeah.
Yes, Janelle. It's faith. That's that faith. You know, like walking towards something, not knowing that it's gonna happen. You know.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like Craig, I want to go piggyback back to that man shit. I remember I was at the theme park and this girl said she came over there, she took a picture. She said, my boyfriend spotted you.
I said, well, girl, how you spotted me? And I wasn't even as big as I am now. And I don't mean weight-wise.
No, I know what you're saying.
I mean star-wise.
Uh-huh.
I was still in this. I was still coming from that era
Right.
of
Right. Yeah. You were turning that corner.
yeah.
I remember that.
Really?
Yeah. Like I listen, I know times when men know me for my old work, and then I know when they know me from their girl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So what's the difference?
When I know when they know me from with a girl is when they be like, man, this girl done forced me to watch this shit.
Right.
You know. And then I know when they be like, I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, what do they do?
Hey, it's stuff I can't give them. I'm like, oh, okay. So you've been with me a long time.
Yeah.
We may need to go up under that mattress and see if that DVD under there.
I mean, it's just like the one that wanted to take that picture with you.
Oh my God.
Where?
Girl, we was at
I think it was
Disneyland.
Yeah, Disneyland. Yeah.
We was at not Disneyland. We was at Universal.
Was it Six Flags?
There was a Universal in LA.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And so a guy was there with his girl. And you know, I'm walking through the LA at the Universal girl. And you know, it was a lot of people that was like, hey TS. Like and you know, we took a picture with a few people. But they were women.
Right.
So this gentleman in particular was like, you know, I was going to get on the Krusty ride, the Simpsons ride with the Krusty. I mean, it scared me to death. Like, cause I had the fast pass. So I was going through all the line with that.
Right.
So I got through the fast pass and went around the corner. That boy screamed, oh!
Good. Sir, are you okay?
We were all gagging. We were gagging. Hey! I want to take a picture with her. I said, okay. So the line attendant was gagging. The person I was with was also gagging. And he came and I said, okay. So I came back through the line and I came over there. He said, I want to take a picture with you.
Girl, did he look crazy?
No, he was a very handsome gentleman.
Oh, okay.
But I saw when I came in the park, I saw him, his girl, some kids. I saw it, but I didn't pay it no attention.
Right.
Because it was one of those, like when I know when they clocking me.
Right.
I know when children are clocking me, when humans are clocking me, and when animals are clocking me. Because it's that.
Wait, which one was he?
All three.
When you say clocking, you mean clocking you as, I mean, is that her or clocking you like,
is that her and is that a trainee?
Okay,
it's all the same type of clock.
No, but is that her? Is that her?
Right.
Is that her?
I saw but it was a that's her.
Right.
Bitch, when that motherfucking nigga said, oh! My heart went from here because I was like, girl, what's going on at this park?
Right.
Like, is this gonna be a shit? I didn't have a bodyguard then.
Right.
Like, what's going on at this park?
Right.
And so he said, I want to take a picture with you. I said, okay. Sure. So he came and when I gave the Mo, was you there?
I wasn't there.
No,
it was Jameson that was there.
Yeah, it was Jameson.
Jameson was the one.
And he wasn't no help.
When I said Jameson is somebody else. When I say Jameson was flabbergasted. Like, girl. So when we took the picture, it was the placement of the hand in my back. I said, and when I said, oh, you're that fan. Okay. You're that kind of fan. It was the placement of the hand in my back. I always wanted to take a picture with you.
That's what he said.
I said, okay. Thank you.
It was the way you sound so worried.
I was very worried. I was very worried because it was, oh! Bo. It was like it scared the shit out of me. Because I was like, oh my God.
Somebody just said, do you remember the video when you took them to get your ears pierced? Now, I remember that video.
Really?
I think I don't know if I had met you yet, if we had already started communicating, and maybe we started following each other. I think we had just started following each other. I had already reached out, and I remember because you went to. Didn't you go to the mall, like right up here or somewhere?
It was at the what's that mall down there? The
Stonecrest.
No, the other mall down there, the outlet.
I remember you
It
going,
was at the outlet.
and you were like, you were so over the top. I was just like,
Oh,
girl,
when she got her ears pierced?
yes,
Girl, I was 40. I was 39.
right,
Oh, when you got your ears pierced?
yes,
Yeah,
I saw that
I
video.
was 39 years old.
Yeah.
I was afraid to get my ears pierced.
Shit, I'm still afraid. I don't like needles going through skin. That's my problem. I don't like needles going through skin.
So you haven't been pierced?
No.
Okay. Such a mess. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Great. I just want to finish this because I need you to
Go ahead.
I need you to feel where this hand.
Oh, I feel your hand.
It wasn't on my ass.
Right. It was.
And it wasn't on the top of my back.
Right.
It was
The small of your back.
It was, and you know, there's a little place where the back is small.
Uh-huh. Then and now. Then and now.
Girl, hush. There's only a little place on me where the back is small.
Yes. Oh my God.
Bitch, it was that screaming. Hey!
Right.
No, the attendant at the she jumped.
He fucking up people's nerves and shit.
Yeah. But I also was with a person.
Right.
And so the person.
And he had a girlfriend. The guy that took the picture with you had a girlfriend also.
Yeah, he had a girl.
Yeah.
But I was with a person. So, that was a great reminder to the person to remind them, bitch, you playing.
Right.
I'm still the OG out here in these streets.
Uh-huh.
And it was just, I always wanted to take a picture with you. I said, okay. I need them to understand to be calm.
Right. Calm down, nigga. Did you take the medicine today?
Yeah. And we got there, we took a picture, and I said, I want to take another one. Okay.
That's what he said. That's how you looked.
Yes.
How were you? Oh
What was
God.
going through your mind at the time, though?
She had fear.
Yes, because I was like, is this, I don't know.
Right.
Bitch, this shit scared me.
Okay.
Like, this is he's a man. He wasn't no fag. He was definitely not a fag.
Right.
He wasn't a fag or a gay. That was a nigga. Hey! Bitch, I was still trembling. I'm like, oh God. Does this be dropped down because they're about to shoot?
Right, right.
The way the attendant jumped.
Right. She about to fuck the ride up.
That was a little bit more. Scoot this over, Craig. Scoot that over the way. Yeah.
Oh God.
Beautiful.
And the girlfriend took the picture.
No.
Oh.
No. My girlfriend did.
Oh God.
Oh dear Jesus, man.
Your girlfriend did.
Right.
Right. Right. Oh God. That is too funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
dear Lord. You know what? You blocked.
You must.
Okay. Is that video in there where the guy says
You said that man busted in his pants? Probably.
that?
But I didn't stay long enough for it to happen.
What?
These are
It's the one where the guy. Well, I don't know if that's it or not. No, that's not it. Okay, what is that one that's right there though?
which one?
Come down. He look like he got a turban. Or
Wait,
something.
This
is,
Oh,
is-
yeah,
is
that.
there music on that before we play
I
that?
think there is. Let me look.
Yeah.
Hold on. Where is it? Was it in the text?
Somebody's at your door, Craig.
Oh, that's them going back down. Let's see.
Are y'all enjoying the show? If you're enjoying the show, put a 1 in the comment section, please. If you're enjoying the show, put a 1 in the comments, please.
Where is that? I don't see that video,
Thank you, BD.
but I saw it earlier.
Thank you, I am Keon. Thank y'all. Thank you so much, Jonathan. Thank you, Hemi. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Alvin, Nita, Tangela, Steven. Like the names are flying in. Thank you, Fitzgerald. Thank you, Keefus. Thank you, Derek.
I don't see it. I don't see that video in here. I saw it earlier though, so I don't know if it's
Let me see where I got
So
it
I
from.
want to talk about this because it keeps flying across and I'm not able to talk because we're not able to play it. But we were watching Kelly Clarkson sing
a stranger
in my house. Now, I'm not going to sit up here in front on Kelly Clarkson.
because that girl sings.
She can sing. Pop quiz.
Wait. I said because that girl sings, and you said she sings.
She sings.
Now, so wait, I just need a little clarity. Because see, when black folks say, "Oh, she sings," but you said you corrected what I said and said, "Oh, she sings."
She sings down. Pop quiz.
But that's not like sings.
Tell me where we first kissed. Tell me where my spot is. Tell me if I liked it. Loved it.
Yeah,
Come on.
too much elocution.
Or could it be that the stranger is me? Have I changed so drastically?
Someone said Kelly sang.
It,
Somebody says
is it I want more of me? And you remain the same. It took a while to figure out.
She was too proper with this song.
You could be who you say that you are. I was like,
Right. Yeah, she was doing too. That tapping of that goddamn mallet.
you could be
Yeah.
who you say that you are.
You know what it gave? Remember when Gladys Knight was on A Different World? And they were trying to sing, and the girl sang opera. She said, "I really got to use." Remember on that? Did you see that episode? The girl's name was Angela, and Jaleesa and Whitley were trying to sing background, and then the black girl came in.
That was for you college girls watching.
You didn't watch A Different World?
Not that.
really?
Oh my God! I know y'all got to know what I'm talking about.
You didn't watch a different. You also went to college in America. I mean, Africa.
I went to college in America, man. I went to high school.
Girl,
middle school.
just because you went down there to DeVry does not make that.
First of all, I did not go to DeVry. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't even do that. Do not do that.
Right, them DeVry girls swear they got a real degree.
Don't do that because I did not go. Don't do that. Don't spread that rumor
I'm
to
just
these
playing
people.
for all the DeVry graduates. The DeVry children, and what's the other school?
Oh.
That Kaiser.
IDC or ICD? What's that shit called?
So it was very much so. Popped quiz. Tell me where you first kissed.
I almost want to play it.
We can't. Tell me where my spot is. Tell me if I liked it. Loved
Man,
it.
if we play it, I'll just have to delete it. I'll just have to delete it.
Or could it
once
be
you're done.
that the stranger is me.
Yeah.
Have I changed so drastically?
Yes. Every syllable.
Is it I want more me and you remained the same? It took a while to figure it out. I'm like, nah.
And let's not forget the Everest girls, too. The Everest college girls. Oh, my God.
Phoenix
I love
University.
that episode of A Different World. Phoenix University.
Girl, it's just DeVry. Everybody else, I'm not worried about. It's just DeVry, girl. I'm like, girl, don't come in here, girl. You done got this online course, girl. Don't you come here trying to serve me
Right.
with my some college.
Okay.
I went to Miami-Dade Community College, Kendall Campus.
Come on, Kendall Campus.
Kendall Campus, bitch.
But yeah, Kelly Clarkson, I love when she sings, but I did not like
That one.
her rendition of that.
No.
I did not.
Because it definitely gave very much. It's like, why are you? It was very white. Like,
It was.
girl, why are you enunciating everything?
Too much. Way too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Popped quiz. It's just pop quiz.
Pop quiz.
She's like, popped quiz.
Yeah, she was hitting every
Tell
syllable.
me where we first kissed. It's not kissed. It's kiss.
Right.
Kiss.
Right.
Tell me where my spot is. Tell me if I liked it, loved it, or could it be that the stranger is me? Have I changed so drastically? I was like, girl.
Terrible.
You might have to put it on your Instagram, Maddie. You might have to put it on your Instagram for them to see.
I'm
No,
telling
because the
you.
girls will be down there saying she's singing it down.
Right. Right. Right.
The girls will be down there saying she sang it down.
And she was not.
And you remained the same.
It took a while
To figure it out.
Yeah, I think she did say
Figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah.
I was like, girl, no.
Oh, this is that video where that girl followed her boyfriend and met them at that restaurant.
Yeah, let's talk about that really quick, and then we're gonna close because Craig gotta go. We're gonna go because we gotta pack because we gotta leave tomorrow.
DC, get them tickets.
We ain't ran a commercial first, please.
Right.
Thanks.
And
Bye.
I'll pee.
Commercial. Go pee, Craig. Go ahead. Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. Oh, yes. Calling all the fags.
The fags are coming January 15th to the Howard Theater.
Oh, my God, baby. We didn't just come to D.C. any old way. We came the Howard Theater way. You met me and me.
This hair looks delicious on you.
This 99J. This 99J. This 99J. This 99J. This 99J. Yes.
Do you have what it takes to be a fag? Oh, honey, you know we all do. I'm most definitely a hot ass doctor. Oh, honey, I was born.
Listen, y'all always asking and we always obliging. So make sure that y'all get y'all tickets on PhagTawlk.com and meet us down there to the Howard Theater.
Now listen, you have emailed us, you have commented during the live show, asking us to come to DC. Well, baby, we are coming. We are granting your wish.
Bitch, that's January the 15th, 2025. Don't meet us there, bitch. Beat us there. Boston, Massachusetts. Oh, yes, honey. The girls are on the way. March the 26th, 2025. The fags are on their way to Boston.
I understand it's going to be pretty cold when we get up there, so I need you to get your coats and your hats and get on out to the City Winery, but the tickets on sale now.
City Winery, the doors are wide open. And that means you gotta get your tickets, baby.
PhagTawlk.com. Now listen, we said we weren't really going to come there because we didn't know if y'all really going to show up and show out, but we're going to put it in your hands. March 26th, be there.
Get your tickets, bitch. Get your tickets, bitch. Get your tickets. Don't meet us there, bitch. Beat us there. And remember, get my children out of here. St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis, Missouri. God damn it, honey. We are on our way. Because, y'all called for the fags, and the fags is packed, and we are ready to come turn it up with y'all.
Now, this will be my first time in St. Louis, so I'm going to need y'all to come on out and show me what St. Louis is all about. Do you really have what it takes? Do you really have what it takes to sell this bitch out?
You know We all do.
Ladies and gentlemen, the City Winery has opened their doors for the fags. February the 6th, 2025. That's 2625. God damn it, those are some lucky numbers. Go down there and play that at the damn bingo. Craig, is you ready?
February 6th, City Winery. The fags are coming. PhagTawlk.com.
And honey, let me tell you something. Don't meet us there, bitch. Beat us there. Get my children out of here.
Did you?
No. All right, well, let's go to that first while I'm still figuring this out.
Okay.
What's going on?
Never have I ever.
Oh,
So you're going to give yourself 1 point for everything that you've never done. So first thing, skip school. You're giving yourself a point if you haven't done it.
Everybody here, I think, is.
Well, we know she didn't skip school. I definitely skipped school. Broken a bone. I've never broken a bone.
I've never broken a bone.
I've never broken a bone.
Let
so
me
that's-
knock on wood for that.
No,
Right.
I have.
You have?
Yeah, I have.
He's still broken.
So we got 1 point for each of those. Fired a gun. I've definitely fired a gun.
I fired
I've
miniguns.
definitely done that. I've definitely done that.
Done drugs. I have done drugs because I take a little edible.
Is an edible a drug?
Well, it's THC. And no, I've never done coke, meth, and all that other shit.
You've never done cocaine?
No. And it's not a judgment, but no, I haven't. I've never done coke. I've never done ecstasy.
I mean, it happened to me by accident. I told you.
Wait, how does that happen by accident?
Girl, how did the trick put the coke on his dick?
Really?
Hold on, let me remove this. Hold on. What, Maddie?
The trick put the coke on his penis.
What?
You didn't see the coke on his penis?
You can't see it. It was, and I'm so and my mouth was numb.
Numb. Yeah, I'm sure.
No, bitch.
Mo talking about was he white?
No, he was a Negro. Negro snort cocaine.
No, but you said it was on his dick. So
Well, it wasn't like it was coke on the dick.
Right,
it
right.
was he had already did the thing.
Right.
Okay.
You
okay.
know, I was like, bitch.
Okay. So we both got one for
For
broken bone.
Yeah, I got 0.
Okay. Been in a limo? Yeah, I've been in a limo. 6, gotten a tattoo. I don't have any tattoos.
Okay, I have lots of tattoos.
Right. So I have 2 so far.
You have 2 tattoos?
No. I'm saying I got 1.
So I only have
broken
1,
bone.
and that's done. And that's for the broken bone. 'Cause I've also have taken Molly before.
Oh, so wait a minute. So we're back on the drug thing. Oh, so you've done Molly?
Yes, girl.
I've got 0.
You can't be a prostitute and not have done any.
Do the little what have in the past done those little vapes? That's weed or marijuana or whatever.
Yeah, so
fuck.
that's
okay.
why.
What other drugs have you done?
Only that. Only that.
Okay.
I got 0.
And ecstasy.
Oh, so you're just a regular old Betty Ford.
Girl, I've been experienced, girl.
You're just a regular old Betty Ford.
Girl,
over here.
I've done the thing.
They say now weed is not a drug.
I haven't done meth.
No.
No.
Well, girl, you have all your teeth. Well, if weed is not a drug, then I've never done any drugs then. But weed is a drug. Ridden a horse.
Ridden a horse.
I've ridden a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've ridden a
Ridden
horse.
one.
Sung karaoke, yes.
And a
Yes.
man.
Yes.
Gotten a ticket, yes. I got a
Yes.
ticket.
Yes.
I've never been arrested.
I've been arrested.
I've been arrested.
So that's 2. I've been arrested a few times. Go ahead. I've been arrested a couple times, girl. What's the tea? What are we doing here, girl? We're listening and not judging.
We're listening, not judging.
Okay.
What about gone ziplining? I've done ziplining.
Yes, I've ziplined.
never
I've
done that.
ziplined in Costa Rica.
Okay.
I've never done
Were
that.
you scared?
Yeah, because I ziplined. It was beautiful though.
Yeah. Been on TV, yes.
Yes.
Been on a cruise, yes.
Yes.
Gotten a piercing, yes.
Nope.
No, I don't have. Oh, my ears
Your
pierced.
ears are
Yeah.
pierced. Mo, you don't have any piercings.
No. So that I got
Smoked. I've smoked a
I've-
cigarette.
A cigarette.
before.
I played with a cigarette.
Yeah, as a kid.
a Black Mile I've done.
Well, this you smoke.
That's smoke.
Okay.
Met a celeb. Yeah, I'm sitting here
Yes.
with one.
Yeah,
Yes,
you are.
Of course.
Excuse
Of
me,
course.
you are.
I know.
Of course.
You have Mo. Yes.
That's what I said, of course.
Yeah, you're in the presence of one right now.
I don't know who the first celebrity was that I met though. I don't remember. Been skydiving. Fuck no, that
No.
never happened.
No.
No, not interested.
Not as long as I'm black.
God forbid.
Had a one night stand.
Numerous.
Yes.
I'm having one right now.
Oh, somebody said, Craig, when are you gonna piss on me?
Oh Lord.
Have you ever been pissed on?
I have not. Now I'll piss on you. I've never done it.
So you've never been water sporting.
No,
Oh, is that on there?
that's not on here.
That's not on there. Because if it was on,
Would my finger be up or down?
would it be up or down?
What is up? What are the fingers up for?
Up means that
You never done it?
yeah.
My fingers would be down.
Skinny dipped. I've
Yes.
never skinny
Yes,
dipped.
I've done that.
I have pool. I have a
Right.
I have a pool in my
Right.
in both of my backyards.
Right. So you've skinny dipped them
Yeah.
both.
Yeah, both of my pools.
I did that like 2 years ago.
Been drunk. Yeah, I've been.
At
Yeah.
my house.
Shit, I've been
No,
sitting
not
here
at your
drunk
house.
before.
Not at your house.
You've skinny dipped before?
Yeah.
Where?
In my apartment pool.
Oh, where? Wait a minute. You can take that.
Was
down.
it warm? Was
Where,
it warm?
where were the rest of the community?
No,
Where
it was with
Friends?
yeah,
Okay.
How many?
3 other people.
Was it boiled? It was like boiled tripe.
It was 2 girls, 1 guy. So we all skinny dipped together.
Okay.
After the pool was closed.
Yeah, after the pool.
Yeah, I could have came over here and skinny dipped in my pool.
Yeah, I didn't know we could.
Yeah, you could have.
Oh, okay. Well, next time I know.
Is
Yeah.
this the same apartment that you live in now?
This is for the OnlyFans content.
This is the same apartment that you live in now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call them tomorrow. and report
Why?
Because if I lived over there in that apartment and I came out there to that pool, I would be pissed off.
This is why I don't go. This is why when that girl was reading me about my kiddie pool in the back, and I was like, girl, you take your kids to a community pool. What are you talking about? And you pay $8,000 a month, girl, to go down there and take your kids to the community pool.
Oh god.
There's urine in there.
Not the community pool.
There's urine in there, man. Urine.
Oh my god. That is too funny. I was trying to find this one gotta go.
Can we put in the one that we did at the show?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
haven't.
put that one in.
Let's do that.
Okay.
But we have a couple of them, so it just depends.
The men one that we did in Philly.
Okay.
Oh,
That's easy.
okay.
We got some good ones coming. Yeah.
This one. Or
We didn't see that one.
That
Yeah, that one.
okay.
Second one.
Oh yeah, because we didn't get to do this one because some people were trying to kick us out.
Girl.
Right.
Did you like Coming to America too?
Mm-mm.
Why?
I didn't like it as much as the first one.
Yeah, I liked it, but not as much.
Well, because your expectations were like it was going to be equivalent to the first one.
True.
No,
This was 30 years later.
right, but like I love the reunion, not the reunion, but what was the Best Man called when they came back? Whatever that Best Man Holiday.
You like that?
I did because it showed the evolution of the characters. And,
Did you like Best Man? Was it a series?
Wasn't it? What? There was a series.
I think was it 3? It was a part 3. I don't know.
Mm-mm. But see, for me, I just felt like I don't know. I just felt like they should have left that alone. It was corny, yes. Law of Attraction. It just felt corny to me.
What?
Somebody said it sucked ass.
Coming to America too?
Yeah.
It was so good to me.
Really?
I really found Wesley Snipes to be so funny.
What?
You just started finding him to be funny?
Yeah. was he
I thought he's always been kind of funny.
in
though.
what? I've always seen him whooping ass. So what he was funny.
I guess because I don't know. I guess just his personality. Like when I used to just see him.
Oh, okay. No.
In interviews, and
He
some
was
stuff
funny
like
as fuck to me in that goddamn Coming to America. He was funny as fuck. So, and here's another question: do you think that?
They're saying there was a series, Best Man.
Yeah, I think my mama watched it.
Uh-huh.
My mom was in there.
What was your question?
So, do you guys think that Eddie Murphy is still funny?
No, not right now.
Well, he ain't done shit in a while.
There was a few movies while he was fat.
You mean
Fat?
Nutty Professor?
No.
That's a suit. You mean Fat in real life?
Because I thought Norbit was some of his good work.
Norbit was funny.
But the fat girls felt some type of way.
Oh.
Your fat girls were tearing him up like that.
Really?
That's why it won't ever be a part 2. Because the big girl community was like, bitch, don't you do it. Don't you ever do it.
But see, to me, I feel like that's the thing about art, though. And of course, I know it can go too far, but it's just like
the big girls like, don't you ever do it again. Don't you ever do it.
Well, why did they take it so personally?
Have you ever watched some of Eddie's subliminals? So where he was speaking of experiences.
What kind of experiences?
Alternative lifestyle experiences.
Gay?
Alternative lifestyle experiences.
Because being gay is not a lifestyle.
I'm listening.
I was first introduced to Sylvester
through him. Well, it is no secret that the streets have been talking about him tipping through the tulips.
But let's dissect them. I was introduced to Sylvester through him from
Eddie Murphy.
Trading Places.
Right. I mean,
and
I think Eddie has,
And then there was something what was the movie he was talking about? Trainees. About he was talking about trainees in the movie. There's a couple of movies I've been like, this is very.
Remember, there was the quick little scene in Coming to America where they were doing the speed dating, and it was Arsenio Hall
and drag.
Yeah, right. So he's always played with it,
with the notion. But there was something. What movie was that? And it was a trainee reference, and I was like.
Someone said
was Boomerang. It Boomerang?
Someone said Boomerang.
What happened in Boomerang? What was it?
It was a trainee reference, and I was like, "Girl."
And somebody said, Eddie Murphy said he did dabble a little bit. I don't know how true that is, but somebody just said that. I don't know.
Oh, he said, "I need a 2 Wong Fu special." It's little stuff in his movies that be like,
right?
That I'm like, nobody would catch this.
I mean, I've always thought that he,
Someone said Vampire in Brooklyn, Beverly Hills Cops. They said he talked about trans in his stand-up. And somebody confirmed said it was Boomerang.
I can't remember what happened in Boomerang, though. I mean, I remember the movie, but I can't remember what instance they're talking about. I love Boomerang.
And like when he was in the jacuzzi, he said, "Man, I knew y'all was some faggots. That's where I get faggots from."
Oh, for real?
I get faggots.
What movie?
From him.
I get faggots from him.
What movie? When they went to jacuzzi?
When they traded places, we say jacuzzi, sir. He said, "Man, I knew y'all was some faggots. I knew y'all was some faggots."
I'm gonna look it up. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
I knew y'all was some faggots. And so it's like little things.
Right.
They say the girl said he got a T. Oh, yeah. Well, one of the girls magically fell out of the window that had a fire escape on it. Yeah.
I mean, I definitely thought Eddie was funny.
Yeah.
Eddie was definitely funny. Now, Kevin Hart, not so much to me.
Mm-hmm. I thought his early.
Oh, you said the scene about what he said about chicks with dicks. Yeah, it's like you wouldn't catch that kind of stuff,
right?
If you wasn't paying attention. And I'm like, in every single movie,
he got some sort of
there's a reference to some faggot shit,
right.
Which is funny.
Was there anything in Harlem Nights?
Yeah,
that's one of my favorite movies. All that cussing and carrying on in that movie.
How about Vampire in Brooklyn?
What did he say in Vampire in Brooklyn that was kind of that you gonna make me watch it to pick it out?
Mm-hmm. I can't remember if there was anything gay in
Vampire in Brooklyn.
No, Harlem Nights.
Oh,
you gonna make me? You said Robert Townsend too?
Did Robert ever get married? Is he a faggy?
Let's see what the people saying on Instagram.
Is Robert Townsend a faggy?
I didn't even realize Instagram was still going.
Robert Townsend is the one who did Jackie's back. I don't think Robert Townsend was married. Let's see. Robert Townsend.
They said he got divorced.
He did an excellent job in Dolomite.
Oh yeah, Dolomite
Eddie
was
Murphy.
funny. Dolomite was funny.
All right, what's our one gotta go?
Come on.
It's right here.
So are you ready?
Yes.
Why is it so blurry, Mo?
That's how I got it.
Well, we all can read, fortunately. Jagged Edge, Jodeci, Boyz II Men, and New Edition. Who gotta go for
New
you?
Edition.
Yeah. For me, it's that same.
Really?
You don't like New Edition?
I like New Edition, but if you were telling me to choose between Jagged Edge, Jodeci,
Well,
Boyz
first of
II
all,
Men-
Jagged Edge only got about 5 or 6 songs.
Sometimes that's all you need.
and that's over 3 albums. and that is over 3 albums. New Edition has a career, has a lifetime from when they were young but Candy Girl.
But New Edition, they're not songstresses.
Well, no, because they're men.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe because I just drifted.
You mean they're not crooners?
They're not songstresses, girl. They're not songbirds to me.
I love Jagged Edge, but Jagged Edge got to go. They only got about 4 or 5 songs.
I know somebody didn't just say Boyz II Men.
Boyz II Men, shit, bitch. All Boyz II Men got to sing is "End of the Road," bitch, and it's a rap for all of them girls.
That's all they got to say.
Water runs dry. Let's throw it to the water runs dry.
Take that down, because we were in the elevator talking about something, me, you, and G. We were talking about Dave Hollister.
What's wrong with your shady ass? You're waking me up early in the morning, still yawning. Don't you know a nigga have sleep? So why the hell you keep on paging me?
Same Craig. You was in love
once before.
Same daughter.
I'ma say it once again. Don't you call no more.
You don't hear my daughter
My
say
girl
it.
is lying next to me. Do you think this is a game? Why you stressing me? No, why you testing me? You keep on stressing me.
Yes.
Calling me.
You must was in love off of
on
this.
my number.
Yes, girl.
Constantly
Same daughter.
interrupting. Can't you see? I'm with my favorite girl. What's that shit you on? Baby, that Dave Hollister.
You had live for that.
Bitch. When he said, I saw you around my way, driving right past the crib just the other day, the order of protection was restraining me. I couldn't take the chance of someone naming me. You trying to frame me. Leave me alone. Calling me and hanging up because wife is home. How'd you get my number in the first place? The shit ain't even listed under my name, bitch.
Bitch.
That Dave Hollister wasn't playing. That can't stay. That can't stay. Girl, I gotta go.
I can't stay.
Some things will change.
No,
things
are still the same.
Yeah. And then that one woman man. It's so funny running into you. It has to be 3 years since we last seen each other. Many flashbacks come to mind of the wild and crazy times we used to have with one another. You know this, Mo?
Yeah, I know this song.
We absolutely didn't care. We would do it anywhere. eye contact, and it was over.
Yes, daughter. My
That's
daughter was
when
in
I was
love.
wilding out. I couldn't care less about.
My daughter was in
her.
Bitch, my daughter was in love.
That Dave Hollister didn't play with y'all.
My daughter was in love.
When I say that Dave Hollister, oh, that's my nigga for real. When I tell you, I came home and I started listening to that shit. We were in Philadelphia.
Girl, because there was this would let me know that he was a fat nigga.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you the song that let me know that he was a fat nigga.
Which one?
I'm not gonna play the song. Let me turn.
You such a mess.
I'm just gonna go through the lyrics. This would really, really let me know
that he was a fat nigga.
That he was a fat ass nigga. Let me go to the words.
Oh, I thought you were about to play.
No, I can't play it. I gotta go. I can't stay. When we first met, things were fine.
Things were fine.
We went out to dine.
We went out to dine.
We strolled the beach, holding hands, sharing quality time. What happened between then and now? The love we shared was lost somehow. My friends tried to tell me that we're moving too fast.
We're moving too fast.
But how could I know the feelings
How
would pass?
could I know the feelings would pass? It wouldn't last.
It says, I know I should have left a long time ago,
long
but
time
I
ago,
stayed to
bitch.
see, hoping and praying you still love me. Girl, I gotta go. It said, listen, this it right here.
I took you in.
This let me know this was a fat ass.
I treated your children as mine.
I took you in. I treated your children as mine.
Then we laid and made love.
And you had
my son.
What
a precious time.
All right, now let's dissect this before we go on.
Because I need to know how that makes it. How does that make him fat?
I need to dissect this right now.
I need to know.
All that tapping.
The fat ass nigga.
How? Explain.
Listen, I took you in and treated your children as mine.
Okay.
Then we laid and made love. Okay. And you had my son. What a precious time.
Okay.
Now, obviously, bitch, if you met her and she had 2 kids and nowhere to stay, she was plotting on your big fat ass. She was gonna lift your stomach up and suck that dick.
But she can't do that to a skinny nigga? She can't do that to a skinny nigga? Man.
Has this been done to you?
No.
Okay. Hold on. Now why is shit playing?
Right.
Okay.
I think it's
Then it said, listen, I took you and treated your children as your children as mine. Then we laid and made love. Nigga, you make very awful decisions. This bitch already had 2 children and no home. You didn't. Something wasn't connected. The bitch had 2 children and no home.
Girl, he was just glad to be loved.
It's a fat ass nigga. So you lay down and you bust another hut to add an additional mouth. I did all that I could do to get through to you, to let you know, girl, it's you I was living for. But you let your mind play games on you. Then when I'm not around, you think I don't know that you're passing time with the guy
next door.
So you moved her in your home. You expressing all this love for her. Obviously, she's not working because she's raising your newborn son and her own
existing
her
children.
Her own 2.
While you're going to the studio to sing.
And studio usually happens at night.
Yeah.
So she's somewhere getting fucked.
And you're passing time with the guy next door. Her pussy is fresh, freshly open, freshly birthed.
Oh God.
Freshly birthed.
Oh.
So it's new. It's still snapping.
The elasticity is there.
It's snapping. Because it popped a 9 or 10 out and that bitch snapping. So that thing ready to talk to the guy next door.
Oh,
okay. I gave you all that I had.
You didn't love me 1 ounce.
So like a basketball, I had to bounce. So like a basketball, he had to bounce. Now, you didn't for any moment. The signs be in front of us.
They always are.
Not to say that a woman with 2 children is not to be loved and be in a relationship with a man.
Mm-hmm.
But a woman with 2 children and no home and is eager to be birthed in the birthing position again, and you have no home and 2 children.
Mm-hmm.
This woman's priorities is all in many directions.
So in other words, you saying she just needed a place to stay.
This woman's priorities is in many different directions. And I'm not reading a woman that has 2 children and no home.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have 2 children and no home and you're ready to give birth again,
And got the unmitigated goal to be cheating with the neighbor.
who could also give you
Another child.
another kid, because obviously you're not using no rubbers nowhere you go.
It's at least putting you at risk of being homeless again. Because once the man that you're living with finds out,
You're not using no rubber in any place. Somebody said she's a hobo.
a hobosexual.
Homosexual.
She's a hobosexual. A hobo.
You're not using the rubber anywhere you go. You have 2 bodies following you with no roof. And you met a man and you're ready to have his kid. You don't know him, niece. You didn't.
Keisha.
Keisha, what about the other 2? If I was a man, like a man, I'd have questions.
Like a man.
Ma'am,
Mm-hmm.
where's your home? Because I know I met you in the club.
But that's the thing. Niggas like to save women.
Women like to save niggas.
They
too.
do. But a lot of times, and I've said this before, a lot of times men won't gravitate to women who have a degree, who have their own money, have their own home, don't have children, have their own car, they're independent. They a lot of times run from that kind of woman. They gravitate to this kind of woman because they think
It makes him superior to her.
correct. And she doesn't have the luxury of just getting up and leaving at will when he starts to fuck shit.
Well, she was already plotting, Myrtle.
Yeah.
There was 2 mouths already that walked in the door saying, "Oh, this is nice."
They walked in looking for their bedroom.
Her and the kid said, "Oh, this is nice."
Them children came in looking for their bedrooms.
"Oh, this is nice." What Dashiki said, what did we say to nice men we first met her? Is that my daddy? This is nice. Craig, we need to do a segment
Yes.
at the live show where we dissect the lyrics.
We really do.
Me and Chi talked about us doing a segment of dissecting the lyrics, but it's just like we can't do that kind of stuff because the way that the social media has taken it, where we can't even
play music.
Like to pause and be like, "Girl,
Mhm,
how are you so deep in it that you didn't see?"
But we could do it live at a show. Then we laid and made love. Then you had my son. What a precious time. That Dave Hollister.
Yeah, that was cute. That was cute.
Yeah, we're gonna do that in DC.
If a man comes, I talk to men.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have lewd, lascivious, nasty, low down sex. I do, but I also talk because I need to know,
Mm-hmm.
and I have lots of questions.
Mm-hmm.
So, tell me something.
That's what you said.
I start. Tell me something that you think would run me away. Let's start with that because I need to know how deep they're gonna be like with the tell. Then I start dissecting and start listening to the other shit like that they don't stay.
or whatever. Like when niggas go to telling me, I let men talk to me about the way, like when they met a girl and they did this and the other and I'm like, but you didn't. So well, what made you not? Okay. You don't do that, Craig? Like you don't really sit and talk to them and let them explain? Because I'm telling you, people will explain to you exactly. They'll explain to you exactly who they are in a conversation. Sometimes they do it unknowingly.
Right. I mean, I can't say that I usually ask those kinds of
Because
questions.
when they were talking, like I met this guy once and we were talking and he was like, yeah, because I've been with this one and she did this and the other and then this one and then when I had met the other one and so her friend was over there and so I went to chopping up with the friend. I was like, oh, okay, got it. So I can't trust you around my friends. It was in those I can't trust you around my friends because you're gonna bust a move.
So I did have that kind of conversation with Brooklyn. If you came to the New York show. Remember I told you I went to Brooklyn? So like I can have those kind of conversations.
But I listen to them tell me about stuff. And it's like, oh yeah, I had met this girl one time and I was at the I said, so you go to the bar. It's little things that I look for, cause that big shit sound good, but it's the little things that I look for.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I had asked homegirl like, man, what's up with you and your friend? I was like, anytime I hear a nigga say some shit like, what's up with you and your friend, we ain't going past nothing.
Right. Right.
You're into group sex. It's little stuff. Y'all bitches got to start talking to these motherfucking people and letting them tell you the little small things.
So I was kind of talking to this guy briefly, and I won't give too many details. And he said to me, everything checks out in terms of like him being relationship oriented, wanting to be in a relationship long term.
The representative was fooling for it.
Correct. But then he says to me one day, but I'm gonna be honest with you. He said one of my fantasies would be if we ever got together would be for me to watch you fuck somebody else.
Yeah.
I said, so you want to open up Johari's Pandora's box?
Yeah.
I said, now why would you want to do that? I said, you realize that could be the beginning. What if I enjoy it too much? And then I want us to do this on a regular. No, I'm not worried about that. I said, you should be. And I said, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to be honest with you. If we're in a relationship and I fuck somebody else, I'm not into you.
Correct.
I'm losing interest or I'm already gone.
People out there, listen to me and Craig. The representatives are strong.
Baby.
But they ain't strong enough to hold that cloak long enough.
No.
I'm so good now with the way I watch men's movements. Like I watch how frequent they're on their phone. I watch the motions in which this happens.
They put the phone down, face down.
I watch them looking at their watch. I watch because like I was talking to Jim. I said, well, how long you kept looking at his watch? I said, well, what time they
expecting you?
Yeah, what time you being expected? Because I mean, how much time you got?
Don't let me hold you.
Yeah. How much time you got? And see, I'm a real Mo. You better tell them how quick I am. You'll be getting a message on your phone. I can see it way across the room. Where you at, babe? So how many people are you dating in that right now? Because I just seen that thing go across from your watch. Where you at, babe?
Please believe. Please believe.
I just saw that fly across your. You may have put your phone down.
But I saw it come across that Apple Watch.
That watch said, where you at, babe? How many people are you dating at the same time? What are you into?
Ain't that it? I don't understand that though. Like that threw me. Like when he was just like, That's just a fantasy of mine.
But you knew.
But why?
But you knew how far to take it after that.
Sure did.
Get your nut.
Should and did.
And did. Get your nut.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're fundamentally different.
It's the small things that will make you not. That will make you make critical decisions on a person.
I was like, yeah, we're fundamentally different. Because I have
somebody said that's why you changed the settings. Hold on. That's why you changed the settings. What?
So that you don't get those messages across your phone.
Oh, bitch, listen. And I told, just like I tell you all the time, Mo, if I meet a freaky motherfucker, tell me all that freak shit. I want to put a straw in your ass and suck and put a blow pop in there. I may not be into that. I want to hear you tell me that.
Right.
Because I know what to expect. I may not be able to deliver that. I may not want you to stick a blow pop in my ass and suck it. Or I might. There are areas that I will crawl and go to with a jump off that I don't want to necessarily do with somebody that's my husband or boyfriend.
But I agree with you on that. I said, tell me, let me know what's going
Nah.
on. But you said, nah, just come to the door like that.
Yeah.
But you just said, tell me what's up.
No, I'm not going to stop you.
But I agree that you should tell me what's up, though. That's
Yeah, come to the door like that.
I thought you meant like literally come to the door.
Take
like,
that blow pop out.
Oh.
And say, baby, I want to stick this in your ass. I'm like, oh, yes. Hold on, let's talk a little bit more. I'm gonna be ready in a minute. Cause I need to know what else.
Dear Lord.
There was a video that we didn't put it up here where the guy was saying, I want a boyfriend. Remember when I sent it to you?
What else?
Like, I want a boyfriend. Why y'all hit me up?
Oh, yes. And he was like, you don't even ask me about taking me to dinner.
Like,
and
nobody's having these conversations. Because the true thing is, in all truth, nobody wants to date nobody.
Right. Let me go find
Nobody wants to date. Everybody want to fuck. Everybody want to fuck. Nobody don't want to date.
But then when I read the comments, they were criticizing the boy. Here it is.
Stop hitting me up to do the fucking nasty. I want a boyfriend. I want to go on a date. Why is this so hard for y'all to understand? Where the fuck did the chivalry go? Y'all are so worried about what I am if I'm a top or bottom. Hey, Catrell, come on over and you can smoke and drink with me. I can do that at my fucking house. Is this how y'all mamas raised y'all? When was the last time y'all took me on a fucking date? And then on top of that, y'all be like 40. You are too fucking grown to be doing all that shit. Ask somebody about their dietary fucking restrictions instead of asking them about if they're a top or a bottom.
Now, that resonated with me. But in the comments, some of the people were like, hold on. Somebody said, oh, he's scaring them away. And then he said, mixed feelings. Knowing someone's sexual preferences is important for compatibility. Then somebody says, but the top and bottom combo is important.
I mean, it's important.
And it is. But what I'm saying is that doesn't take away from what this boy is saying. That doesn't take away from what he's saying. And what I hate is because this happened when we did Telling Our Stories. And if you haven't watched Telling Our Stories, it's on my YouTube channel. That lady was bad. Is bad. But the problem is, even when you offer real shit, like we did in Telling Our Stories, like he did in this conversation here, there are always the naysayers to say, oh, well, who are you surrounding yourself with? Maybe you're choosing the wrong guys. And I'm just like, right. It's just like, well, hold on. We all are pulling from the same dating pool. The same shit that the gays are saying are the same things that the black women are saying, because the common denominator is that black women and queer people are dating black men. And I'm not saying that there aren't instances where people date outside of the community, but I'm just saying, generally speaking, we're dating from the same pool, from the same species. And it's just like, so you're just going to discredit everything that people are saying? You're going to discredit what he's saying as if there's no validity to it? Or we're just making poor choices? It's like, no, the quality of what's out there is poor. These are real issues. These are real problems. And so I'm just like, I don't understand why people do that, as if you're not experiencing the same shit. So like when they put this shit in here, let me see. Somebody said, wait, what's wrong with being 40?
Well, it's ageism too.
But no, what he's saying is, I'm in my 20s and you got grown ass 40-year-old men trying to talk to me, but you don't, even at 40, you don't even know how to approach for a date.
Right.
You trying to just fuck. What about, what are your interests? Would you like to go out for dinner? Where can I take you on the date? Like, you know what I mean?
And him as a 20-year-old know that the 40-year-old gonna
Just want to tap.
or that might be his sugar daddy. While you looking through the comments, Kayla sent me an article where it says how Richard Pryor gave Pam Grier a cocaine encrusted vagina. This was published April 27, 2010.
Yeah.
And Pam Grier's memoir, Foxy, My Life in 3 Acts, she recounts how a conversation with her doctor led her to break up with Richard Pryor. Remember I was telling you, Mo, how the man put the cocaine on his dick?
Yeah.
Bitch, well, so I guess Richard Pryor was putting the cocaine on his dick when he was fucking with Pam Grier. That's how I got introduced to. That's my first.
Your first introduction.
Yeah,
to
Richard Pryor, he was on that shit for
And
real.
I never did it. Like I never took. I never bumped a line or
Right.
put coke on the table and snorted coke off the table.
Right.
Like I never or put it here. I'm from Miami, bitch.
Right.
Cocaine was
Everywhere.
bitch. That's just what. So I never did that, but it was just definitely in the situation. I was like,
Right.
because the doctor asked her, and I'm reading where she said that her mouth went numb when she was giving him oral. The doctor then asked her if her mouth went numb while performing oral sex on Pryor, which she says yes, it did, and he links to the Novocaine-like effects of cocaine. Bitch, that's how I knew the trade had got me. I was like,
Bitch thinking she just left the dentist.
Bitch, no, I'm thinking like,
Mouth
girl,
just numb.
bitch, you know,
So this man killed himself.
girl, I don't know if I believe that,
Oh.
but that's what they saying. Like, don't do no freaky ass shit, and then now you want to leave the earth.
Right. Now you embarrassed.
I told you the great I see you. If the great I see you, what you trying to run off the cliff for?
Right.
Tell your wife, this what's wrong with you niggas. Y'all niggas want to do freaky ass shit, and then you get a bitch that you really, really, really like, and you don't tell that bitch you into that freaky ass motherfucker off the chain with a figure 8 frame bull ass shit. And then next thing you know, you got this bitch in a whirlwind of shit with you. You got a bitch in a whirlwind of threesomes and foursomes and group sex and a water sports and shit and piss bowls and bondage and shit. You know, shit that you think that you want to be over. Explore your life.
But I just feel like a lot of times people want to do these things because they've heard about them, not so much because they crave it themselves. It's like, where's your own mind? You know what I mean? Like when people, I think that there are people who are engaging in threesomes and group sex and all that stuff, not because they've ever had a desire to do it, but just because they want to be able to say, oh, I've done that. That following shit, that mentality. Just like these people run around getting these teeth and these fake teeth and shit like that. Is it because you want to get your teeth done? Because you didn't see the shit coming up and down social media?
Craig, have you ever done group sex?
No. I tried a threesome when I was 27.
I'm talking about group sex.
That's not, what's a group? More than that?
More than 3.
No.
Have you ever had group sex?
Nah.
I tried a threesome when I was 27. I had come out of a relationship.
The most was 3 something else.
Not group sex.
No,
But it was 2 guys and a girl,
no, it was one, me and 2 girls.
and you fucked both of them.
So this was so you've had
Or
a
you
threesome.
fucked one. It was just some oral with the other one.
And switching, a lot of switching.
Did y'all use condoms?
Yeah.
So you use one condom though. Let me educate you because I watched this. You use one condom on both of those girls. So you took your dick with the condom and put it in one girl, and then you put that same dick in that same condom in the next girl.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, okay. So you see that cross contamination that can happen.
Yeah, this is why I don't. This is why I don't involve myself in that. And like there are guys that are highly. Like I knew a guy that I was friends with. I'm still friends with him to this day, and he always used to tell me like, my fantasy is to have a threesome with me and somebody else. I said, listen, we can always be friends. Always. We can always be friends, and we can always have good sex with each other. But you got to get that threesome outside. And he was like, oh, is it because you don't want to share me with nobody else? I said, you're not the prize. Like,
Please believe.
I am.
Right.
And I don't know what's going on. I don't want any other person's juices except the juices that I can account for here.
That's right.
When it starts to get outside of the things.
And see, that's the thing. When they're having group sex, they're thinking because they're using a condom, Mo may have been protected, but those 2 girls weren't. What if one of those girls had something and he didn't put his dick in her with that condom, but then put it in the next girl? Those juices from that one girl is now going into that other girl.
Hey, but some people like that.
And the gays do that too, sometimes in these group settings.
You talking about at the deviant parties? But so my thing is,
Girl, there as well as over here at the Red Roof Inn on Beaver Highway.
Hey, listen, we listen and don't judge.
Oh no, we're judging.
No,
I see your judge's robe on now.
I'm not judging, bitch. I've had lots of lewd and lascivious sex.
Lewd.
In obscene places. I've had lots of sex, Craig. So I don't judge anybody for no sexual acts that they do because I perform almost all of them. Excuse me.
Lovey Land. I'm giving you grace, bitch. I see your comments over here on Instagram. You keep running your motherfucking mouth, bitch. I'm gonna block you from her phone. Keep running your mouth. Keep it cute over there. Lovey Land.
I've had almost all forms of sex. Grown-up sex. Let me be clear.
I tried a threesome when I was 27.
A threesome, but no group.
No. And so I had just gotten out of a relationship. It was some time after. And I was just like, well, let me go ahead and try this. Because I'm never going to do this in a relationship. So I said, let me go ahead and try it now. This might be the only time I'm ever going to try it. So I tried. But nobody came. We got naked. We did a little oral this, oral that. But
were you high?
Bitch, no. I just told you I ain't use no drugs.
Oh, so
I wasn't even doing no edibles back then. It was no edibles back then.
So you've never had drug-induced sex?
No.
Mo, have you ever had drug-induced sex?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you?
Yes.
Yes. That's one of the questions that they ask you when you're getting like tested and stuff. They'll ask you, have you ever been under the influence when you were having sex?
Yes.
And so we tried, you know what I'm saying? We tried to mess around, but it just didn't feel congruent with my spirit. No judgment. If you enjoy threesomes, that's your business. For me, it just didn't feel, it didn't align with who I am. And so midway through it, I was like, you know what? I'm not really feeling this. They were a couple.
So you've had couples?
Singular, bitch. Take that S off the end.
Ask me.
Oh, so yours is plural. Mine is singular. Yours is plural.
Mo, have you had couples?
No.
Oh, so you haven't been to a Mandingo party?
And that was the only time you did it?
Mo, you've never been to. You've never.
Yeah, that was the only.
You've never been to a Mandingo party?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
Bitch, I don't act respectful.
Let
me address this bitch one more time. Lovey Land, I'm not acting respectable. Bitch, that's who I am. And I'm not judging anybody, but bitch, no, that's not what I do. And I'm not going to sit here and try to pretend to be something that I'm not just to make you feel better about choices you've made in your life.
Wait a minute. So what you said is I made choices?
Well, you did make those choices, and I made choices. I'm not judging you for those choices. I'm not not saying that I'm better.
So what you said? I made choices,
No,
girl?
I mean, we all did. I made a choice to have that threesome, and I was like, "Oh, this ain't for
Girl,
me."
because I feel like that you just said, girl, those were choices.
You
girl.
made choice to use what's the drugs you use?
Now one of those drugs was thrown on me by accident.
Well, I'm talking about the ones that you chose. I choose to use an edible from time to time. Bitch, so Lovey Land, bitch, if you feeling some kind of way about choices you made in comparison to choices I made in my life, that's your business. I'm not judging you, but this is who the fuck I am. And those are choices that I made. I'm not gonna apologize to you, bitch. Shit. That's the thing that kills me about this too. Like when we talk about certain things, when we get to stepping on a bitch's toes, Lovey Land, and they can't handle it. Bitch, those are your choices. We're just talking.
But I'm back to because girl, I feel like
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, I've tried a threesome. We made choice.
So Craig, what is your body count?
I don't know. I've had a good time. Please believe. I've had a good time, but there's a point.
So do you think I have a high body count, Craig?
Well, Coral, if it's given,
wait, hold on.
Coral, if it's giving judgment, then it's giving judgment. I don't know what else to tell you.
Wait a minute, Mo, you laughed too hard.
Maybe you standing in judgment.
Wait a minute, Craig. I need to address the room. Mo, you laughed a little too hard when I asked Craig, do I have a high body count? You laughed a little too hard.
My bad.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
I don't understand how it's judgy. I don't understand how it's judgy because I'm
not judging.
No, not you. I'm talking to these people in the comments.
I'm actually talking.
I'm gathering them, and you over here.
You're gathering those girls,
right?
I'm gathering this.
Right. It's a triangle.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on here.
I'm not judging you, man. I'm not judging you.
That's how Craig be acting like
judging.
Craig ain't acting like nothing.
I'm not judging. I just know the kind of work you've gone through. So it may be a little high, but you worked. It was work.
Cause it's like doing all this. Like you read it, I'm over here like, wait a minute, bitch.
Right. I'm not trying to judge anybody. I'm just saying what I have done and what I have not done. I just sat here and told y'all that I was dealing with a fucking married man. Y'all can judge me for that, but that's a choice that I made.
Girl, was you sucking his dick
and eating his ass and putting my dick in him raw?
Well, girl, that's not nothing abnormal, girl.
I mean,
tell me some abnormal shit.
I mean, like, and like he worked for the government, so we did the whole test,
Maddie,
the HIV
it's
test,
okay.
and all of that.
Maddie, it's okay.
We did the HIV test and all that. And we were fucking raw.
Maddie, it's okay. It's not.
So somebody could judge me for dealing with a married guy. That was many years ago. I would never do it again. But it was a choice that I made.
Looking at me?
Because you really thought that was so hilarious.
Oh, somebody said, "Oh, you raw dog that lady."
And did busted him and
did.
all.
Girl, he used to love it. I used to nut on him.
Busted me. Busted me. You was playing the Etta James song. And all.
Yeah.
Busted me, daddy.
Girl, let me tell you something. It ain't nothing more that I love than coming inside.
Can you stop looking, Maddie? Can you stop looking at me?
No,
please?
because I really feel that you feel there's.
I don't feel no type of way.
You feel like that you're more wholesome than me.
No,
bitch. Yes, you do.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
You feel like that you'll see God before me.
More wholesome. More wholesome.
That is not true.
Because that laugh very much so gave me that you'll see God and God will judge you.
That's
bitch,
not true.
Because you've only had this many and I've had this many.
That's not true. That is not true, Maddie. That is not true. That's not what was going through my mind at all. I'm not judging. I am not judging at all. The question was just funny to me. That's it.
Why? Why was it so funny?
Because I know you worked.
I gotta go. This contract is messed up.
I just know you worked.
You gotta go, Craig.
Yeah, he want me to see this. But let me just say this before I go. There is nothing more that I enjoy than coming inside a man's behind than coming in his mouth. Okay.
Bless you for that, Craig. I'm still.
You still over here?
Yes, because I feel away. Because this
Why?
nigga thought this was so funny. He's lived in a whole nother country. He's lived on another continent.
Mm-hmm.
Those bodies count too.
Right. Well, how many did he say he had?
We never gave a number for me or him.
Honestly, I don't know.
Well, you probably don't even know yours.
I don't know. Oh,
I'm talking to her.
But girl, I'm trying to figure out, girl.
Well, bitch, if I don't know mine, I know damn well you don't know
I'm trying to figure out,
yours.
girl, what do you mean, girl? That you've had a good time. So, girl, so you saying this as if, girl.
No, I'm just saying if I don't know mine, I know motherfucking well.
You girls that be having, girl, is sitting over here judging.
Girl, I know you keep your paperwork and stuff in order and shit. You know, you got the release forms and shit for them children that performed in them videos and shit. But I know damn well there's no roster in here with every nigga that you defy. Girl, you probably can't even name them people down there on 79th Street down there in Miami.
I couldn't. There was
Correct.
They're all of black and red. There's only two names I knew: black, red.
Correct. I mean, you'd have told us at least 15 stories over here on PhagTawlk.
And one was named Black, one was red. And they all had the same name.
There's a story in Canada. There's the man who wrote who business check. The business check.
White man.
The white man.
Yeah.
There's
his name was Tom.
There's Canada. There's Tom.
His name was Tom.
There's the one you just said out there in Disney World or wherever the fuck you were.
I didn't have sex.
She didn't have sex with him.
Oh, you didn't have sex? Okay,
I
we'll
did.
take him down.
I would have. Just as sure as he would have inboxed me, I would have. Because I knew that he knew that his coins was going to
Somebody
spend.
said Tom's Plumbing. I gotta go.
Tom's Roofing, actually, because I topped him.
Oh God.
Play. Tom's Roofing.
Oh my God. DC, we will be there in 48 hours.
Yeah.
We'll be there tomorrow, but we'll be doing the show in 48 hours. If you have not purchased your ticket, there is still time to get tickets. Bitch, the pen pals are not playing. Now, I don't know about the Manny Mob, but there's a whole section that I have to reserve for the pen. It's like 20 of them that are coming together.
First of all, the Manny Mob is the one that's in the circular motion handled that room.
Well, we're going to see when we get there.
The Manny Mob alone motherfucking handles it.
Manny Mob and pen pals, we're going to need y'all to get them motherfucking tickets because there are still some tickets for DC.
You got to understand, the Manny Mob just found you. Bitch, the pen pal's been with you for a moment. The Manny Mob has been with me for a lifetime. When I tell my girls to pull up and pull back.
Well, tell them girls to pull up. Pull up.
Pull up and pull up.
I know that's right. I got y'all. But don't forget my seats. But listen, we love entertaining you guys. Please get your tickets for St. Louis, for Boston, for DC, and for the two shows that we have here in Atlanta, February 21st and 22nd.
Yeah.
That's a Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, we're doing the February 21st, 22nd. We have a good time.
Right. Now, this one right here is only a limited seats.
Yeah, like
Friday and
this
for
is so
Saturday.
when you see us at the Smoky Stallion, it can only hold about 90 to 100 people.
Right.
Like, this is and we get real talkative in there.
And it's black owned. So come support that black lady's business.
Yes.
And
we get real talkative in there at that show. Girl, we go to putting out text messages and stuff, girl. We get
I had
real
to read those text messages about.
girl. No, don't do that.
I ain't gonna do it.
We get real talkative there.
Bro, them text messages from the last time I got to read.
Girl. Yeah.
We might tell that Patti LaBelle story finally. Bye, y'all.
We love y'all. Bye, girl.
Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. Oh, yes. Calling all the fags.
The fags are coming. January 15th to the Howard Theater.
Oh, my God, baby. We didn't just come to D.C. any old way. We came the Howard Theater way.
You met me as me.
This hair looks delicious on you.
This 99J. This 99J. This 99J. This 99J. This 99J. Yes. Do you have what it takes to be a fag?
Oh, honey, you know we all. I'm most definitely a hot ass doctor. Oh, honey, I was born.
y'all always asking and we always obliging. So make sure that y'all get y'all tickets on PhagTawlk.com and meet us down there to the Howard Theater.
Now listen, you have emailed us, you have commented during the live show, asking us to come to DC. Well, baby, we are coming. We are granting your wish.
Bitch, that's January the 15th, 2025. Don't meet us there, bitch. Beat us there. Boston, Massachusetts. Oh, yes, honey. The girls are on the way. March the 26th, 2025, the fags are on their way to Boston.
I understand it's going to be pretty cold when we get up there, so I need you to get your coats and your hats and get on out to the City Winery, but the tickets on sale now.
City Winery, the doors are wide open, and that means you gotta get your tickets, baby.
PhagTawlk.com. Now listen, we said we weren't really going to come there because we didn't know if y'all really were going to show up and show out, but we're going to put it in your hands. March 26th, be there.
Get your tickets, bitch. Get your tickets, bitch. Get your tickets. Don't meet us there, bitch. Beat us there. And remember, get my children out of here. St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis, Missouri. God damn it, honey. We are on our way. Because, y'all called for the fags, and the fags is packed, and we are ready to come turn it up with y'all.
Now, this will be my first time in St. Louis, so I'm going to need y'all to come on out and show me what St. Louis is all about. Do you really have what it takes? Do you really have what it takes to sell this bitch out?
You know we all.
Ladies and gentlemen, the City Winery has opened their doors for the fags. February the 6th, 2025. That's 2625. God damn it, those are some lucky numbers. Go down there and play that at the damn bingo. Craig, is you ready?
February 6th, City Winery. The fags are coming. PhagTawlk.com.
And honey, let me tell you something. Don't meet us there, bitch. Beat us there. Get my children out of here.
Hey everybody, this is T.S. Madison, and if you are trying to grow your business, brand, or product, why not advertise with me? Email me at booktsmadison@gmail.com so that you can get in on our comprehensive advertisement packages. Unique visits, unique subscribers, honey, a broad demographic. Advertise with me today. Quit talking and listen. Get over to my Patreon right now so that you can receive some exclusive content from the TS herself. Who you said? The TS. Patreon is filled with one-on-ones, exclusive content, behind the scenes. You can even chat with me in there. Me and you. It's just me and you. So get to www.patreon.com/TS Madison Hinton, and you'll be glad you did. I promise. You ain't gonna have no other choice but to see me because I'm in everything.
There it is,
you ain't
right
gonna
there.
have no other choice but to see me because I'm in everything and everywhere. Ooh. I'm in film, television, streaming, music, bitch, and pornography. Bye.